Hello, everyone. Welcome to DD's podcast, or as we like to call ourselves, the Delicious Dudes. Here we are back at it again with the top three main men: Brandon,
What's up?
Izzy, hello, and resident retard Cameron.
I'm gay.
Wow.
Very cool. Anyways, I hope you guys are ready to listen to us ramble. And I hope you're ready because we sure as hell aren't.
It's pretty good.
What is it?
It's Smirnoff strawberry lemon.
That sounds good. Ooh, I ordered a fresh batch of G Fuel. There's a sale. I got two different ones.
What flavors did you come up on?
Bobby Boysenberry, which I guess
I like
is
that
like
name.
it's Logic's flavor. So it's like it says it's mostly like blackberry, blueberry, just berries in general. I was like, okay, sure, I'll like berries. I'll try it. And I got tropical something, but it's supposed to be like tropical punch. It's like it's all those same fruits and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was like, ooh, let's
That
see.
Bobby Berry, bro.
Yeah, Bobby Boysenberry. I was like, damn, bro. Should remind me of Braff.
That's the blue box, bro.
Update on Braft. We asked everybody. You're the only spoon guy, dude.
You're literally the
You're
only
literally the
spoon guy.
only
No,
spoon
dude.
guy.
We asked everyone in Discord and my just fucking all my coworkers.
That's just wrong.
I don't know. It seems more likely like you would be wrong.
No, dude. That's impossible.
Sound like a flat earther right now.
No, dude. Just wrong. I don't know what to tell you guys.
That's crazy.
Everybody was just raised wrong, I guess. I don't know.
A spoon.
How can you eat Braft so wrong?
Okay, people are even going into details. They're like, I like when I catch the 4 noodles on the 4 prongs. of
They're
my
just
fork."
being stupid.
I agree. I get that.
That was fun as a kid. Hell yeah.
Just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Playing with your food. That's why they voted that, because they can play with their food.
It's fun.
It's just dumb.
It's fun.
It's like my prongs have like little turtlenecks on them.
Terrible.
You never had fun playing with your food? You never had the
Why
dino
would I play
chicken
with my
nuggets with ketchup and then you like bite the head off, then dip it in the ketchup and it's like it's bleeding?
Why would I play with my food? I have toys to play with. I don't have to play
Have
with
you ever
food.
played with food? Yeah,
Probably like just for like shits and giggles. Like, what do like
honestly,
actually
don't
play
think
with
I was big on playing with my food.
Yeah, I just
Maybe because I'm a fat kid. I was just like, I want to
Oh,
eat.
I'm ready to
I'm
eat.
here to eat, bro.
that's part of it.
I'm here to
but-
put in work. Look at this loser over here not eating, dude.
Trust me, it's all going down, but it's playtime. I'm gonna have fun.
I maybe did a few things, maybe. But I think it was just like in my head. It was no like out loud, no like acting anything out. Like I would with the chicken stars from Carl's.
I love that.
I did but it would be just like in my head. I'm like, crap, just ate his head, dude. Take that, bro.
Can't say it out loud.
And then I'm like, dang, got his arms. Now he got no arms and shit.
Did you bite off each edge of the chicken stars from Carl's Jr.?
Yeah, when I was very young.
I love that. I do that to this day.
To this day,
I do that to this
I haven't had chicken stars. Like, honestly, like in 15 years, probably.
They're too expensive now.
No.
They're super
That's so
expensive.
sad.
now.
I can't imagine buying that. I can't imagine
They're
pulling up
pretty
to the
cool.
window and looking at another human being in the face.
Hey,
You got my 10-piece star meal.
Well, I
Hey,
can do
fork
that
it
because I
over,
always order
buddy.
for like my nephew and nieces. So like,
Yeah, but I would know.
yeah,
This is for me.
I would do that. I do that.
Yeah, I would
Like,
know.
I get chicken nuggets.
Excited.
My nephew in the car, but like they're just for me.
Yeah.
He's getting a cheeseburger.
He's
I'm
getting the
getting
big
that.
one.
Doesn't bother me. I'm in the
Famous
passenger
star for the
seat.
lad. Chicken stars for me.
In reality, they're both for me. I eat it all.
Starve.
That boy's got food at home.
So,
Oh, you want to talk about work?
yeah, well, it was like off work. On Monday, I went to a field trip with a couple coworkers. Like 8 of us, something like that.
I'm not trying to chew under the mic.
Okay.
Okay.
So I brought beer because most of them are like under 21.
Good shit.
So I brought
Good
shit ton of
shit.
beer. This is why these
Brandon
beers
was
came
the
from.
man.
Yeah.
That little guy that hooks up the young kids
Yeah.
with alcohol.
I was like, yeah, keep drinking. Can't wait to drive you home.
I was
You're
wondering, like,
last.
damn, they just let you take all the brewskis, but now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Who else did you take home with you?
I didn't take any of it.
Ugh.
But my boy got fucked up. Which was cool, but I had fun. I enjoyed it. Watching him fucked up. It reminded me of me. Like it was like it reminded me of like watching me when I was young. Cause he's like 19. Like, oh, I remember when I didn't know my limit. I remember when I would just drink and be fucked up and be like, nah, I could have another. I'll be all right.
I'm still good, bruh.
His move, which was he was doing it as a joke, but like I think a part of him was still like drunk enough to like be like, nah, I'm not that drunk. Like, but he just kept going. I'm not even drunk. I'm sober.
I hate that shit. I hate that so much.
Hey man, don't be
He
dissing my
kept
boy
spamming
Fern.
it. Yeah, I'm not even drunk. What do you mean?
I'm not even drunk, bro. I'm good.
I was like, oh geez.
Meanwhile, we're burying
said a
this guy
really
in the
funny
sand.
joke.
Well, first I gotta throw in the. It was cool. Whatever. I'm gonna bore you with like. I had fun or whatever.
I just want to know you had a good
I'm
time.
not gay, bro. But
If I grabbed your balls right now, you wouldn't get a boner.
no,
That's what you're telling me.
my balls are so
right.
far removed from my body they don't even work.
I reached down to the floor and I grabbed him right now.
Yeah, you scoop them up. They so there was this one guy who I don't know if he doesn't know how to swim or just didn't swim that good or some shit like that.
Mm.
It was like later, like we'd been swimming, a few of us swam, had fun, and it was like later in the day, and it was the day it was raining, so it was like I don't want to say stormy, but like you know the ocean gets a little bit like crazier those days. And it was later in the day, so the tide was kicking, bro. And my boy, it was me, him, and another guy were out there. And this isn't the guy who was drunk. This is a different person.
Oh, okay, never mind.
This guy was sober.
This guy's the actual sober guy.
Yeah, and he was out there, and he like yelled. He's like, "Brandon, help!" I thought he was like fucking around at first. I was like, all right, man, I'm heading over.
I got you.
Yeah, then I just like looked him in his eyes, and I was like, oh, he's panicking. He was fucking panicking because he's like slowly getting drifted away. And I like swam over to him. I'm like, hey, I got you, bro. I'm like, be cool. And he started drowning me. He's big too. He's almost as big as me.
Damn.
Not as big as me, I don't think so. But yeah, he's big. He's a big boy.
Mm.
And he just like kept like doing that thing where you like jump on someone's shoulders. He was like in panic mode. Like you could tell he's just like wasn't thinking properly.
Climb
And he
aboard.
was like drowning me. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm gonna fucking drown. Like, this is fucking gay. That's so lame. I don't want to drown. I'd rather get shot or something cool. So I fucking grabbed him and I tried swimming. But dude, I can't. Like 600 pounds, one hand. I'm not making it out. I can't swim against the current. Like it was just like a flat pool, maybe.
Shit.
But the current's moving. So I'm just like, at best, sitting in the same spot, like treadmill style. I'm like, fuck me, dude.
Just imagine you like Larry the Lobster.
Yeah.
Breathe,
I was
damn
in
you,
good
breathe.
shape. And then the lifeguard pulled up. He like ran. He like did that cool thing where he like throws the buoy thing and then he like swims backwards. And he, like,
Oh.
swimming. And he had the guy grab it. And he like dragged him out. And then another lifeguard came. He got me. And it was a little embarrassing, but it's whatever.
Ooh, I'd feel great about it.
Saved our lives, I guess. Definitely saved that guy's life.
I'd be holding on to him extra tight.
That would bum me out if I just like, sorry, bro. I can't save you and just like let him die, and then I just swim back. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I was expecting that from you, to be honest. If he goes out to save you, you'd be like, nah, bro, it's kind of gay.
That's kind of gay, bro.
Just let me drown.
There's girls over there. I'm not gonna let you save me, dude. That's fucking gay. I kind of almost wanted to do that. 'Cause I felt like a fucking pussy when the.
Just help that guy. I can swim myself.
Yeah.
You don't have to save me.
I'll be fine.
I'm good. Just get the
And
other
then
one.
one
I'm
of
good.
the second lifeguard, the one that ended up helping me, he was like passive aggressive to me at the end, which I fucking hated. But I couldn't like be like, "Listen here, you fucking pussy!" Like after you saved my life or whatever. He's like, next time maybe don't swim so far out. I wanted to be like, maybe next time don't be such a fucking bitch, bro. Because I was actually trying to save that guy. I was doing your job, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you're saving lives. I'm just a little out of shape, all right? So maybe I didn't come back in record time. But I was going to save his life.
Did it give you a new aspiration? You're like, dude, I gotta fucking kill it now.
No. Not even close.
I gotta be hitting the gym 24/7.
Nope. But yeah, that happened. That was funny.
Just went back to the beach, pounded more carbs, had a few more beers.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then after that, whatever shit happens, blah, 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 blah. We go to Denny's.
Ooh.
And
Shout out Denny's.
dude,
No.
yeah, I'm going to say no.
What?
It was okay, but they closed at 10. They were kind of
That's
fucking
crazy.
Denny's closed
That's
at
actually
10.
fucking crazy. No, fuck that Denny's. Never
We
mind.
shut up at 9, like maybe like 8:50. They were like, we're closing pretty soon. I was like, what? Come again?
Bitch.
Denny's ain't
So we
24
closed
hours.
at 10. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah, she gone to Orange.
It's like, okay. Yeah, honestly. But that was cool. We were like hanging out. And my buddy he was pretty drunk at this point. And he's like my main hang because Elijah left way earlier.
Mm.
So he's my main hang now. And he's just for some reason, I guess on the car ride back, he got obsessed with he's like, dude, we gotta go to the club. He's like, we gotta go to the club.
Club.
And he was trying to get this dude and this chick. He's like, y'all going to the club, right? And they were like, yeah, sure. They were totally like, no.
Mm.
And I was like, after like the 100th time, he's like, we gotta go to the club. We told him like, nah, bro, this and that or whatever. And I was like, look, bro. I was like, these people don't like you. I did this in front of everyone. I'm like, none of these people fuck with you because they won't tell you the truth. I'm like, they're gonna ditch you right after Denny's. I'm gonna let you know right now.
Hey, you kept it real with him.
Yeah. I'm like, look, no one wants to go to the club. It's fucking Monday night, dude. Like, we're all tired, and most of us work tomorrow.
Oh, you meant that night? Like, you didn't mean like...
Yeah.
Right
Oh.
after Denny's.
Okay.
So,
That's crazy, bro.
but you still like down and out. And then there's the really hot chick at work. Oh, he listened to the podcast.
He
The really drunk guy. He listened to it right before he went to the beach. He listened to it on the
Let's
car
go,
ride.
homie.
He's a big fan.
Big fan. Yeah, we love you here.
I want to have him come on.
I would love to have him on.
But yeah, anyways, he listened to the podcast, so he heard me talk like shit on some of our coworkers and shit like that. And he's like, I knew exactly what you were talking about. He's like, you said small and bitchy. He was like, Nicole.
Is that what he said it there?
Yeah, me and him talked about it at the beach.
No, I meant like at the table. Did he say that? Or he
No.
Okay.
Me and him privately at the beach. He's like, and then you were like, the really fucking hot one that I don't have a chance with. He's like, Jaylene. I'm like, damn, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're spot on. And so I was like, he was like drunk and he was still talking about the club and everyone was like not into it. But I just love watching people like fuck up and spiral. It's my favorite thing. I love watching drama. I love watching people make mistakes. So I was like, bro, I'm like, hit up Jaylene right now. Maybe she'll go to the club with you. And so he fucking does.
No.
But I was just talking about some of the other chicks that were like, I forgot how it came up. Oh, because I brought it up. I was like, yeah, Jaylene's
Son of a
fucking hot.
bitch.
I'm like, Jaylene's fucking hot. And they're like, why don't you like, try her or anything? I'm like, she's too fucking hot. Like, I'm not going to try. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they didn't get it. It was like, she's too hot. She's not like, it's not even worth it.
Not going for it.
Yeah. And
I don't want to be this bitch's bodyguard 24/7.
Yeah, and then Josh was like, and then I told Josh like, yeah, fucking hit up Jaylene, like maybe she'll go to the club with you. He hits her up in the group chat, and he goes,
The group.
he's go, you down for? It's like 20 people in there.
Oh.
He's like, you down to go to the club in like 30 minutes? No, you down to go to the club later tonight? And she said, give me 30 minutes. And I was
Whoa.
and I looked around at the
Whoa.
table. I was like, it was that fucking easy this whole fucking time. And then like he goes back and forth with her for a little bit, and then she hits him with the, who is this? I don't even have this number saved. I was like, she would have just went with anyone. I could have just hit her up at any point.
I fucking
would've hung
told
out.
you.
Nah, I don't know if that means like she's down, but
Well,
she's down to
yeah,
hang out.
she's down to hang out, but
She's
that's how
ready to
you
make mistakes, Brandon.
That's exactly. That's how you make your move.
So then
You ready to make the biggest mistake of your life? You said you like watching people spiral. That's how she makes the biggest.
I don't like
spiral.
watching me spiral.
Why would it
Like
be
watching
you
others.
spiraling? You're
If
coming
I
up.
tried hitting up on her and it didn't go well. It's me spiraling. But
Yo, good shit, homie.
but
I'm
well, not
pointing at
really.
the camera. Camera's off. Good shit, homie.
Not really, but then he's like all right, I'll pick you up here. I'll pick you up at this time. And then he looks up. There's no club fucking open. It's Monday night. It's fucking Monday night. So I'm like, dude, she's putting on her makeup. Tell her like the sooner you tell her, the better. Like you don't want her to be like
Shit.
halfway through whatever. And he's like drunk, so he's like, nah, bro. He's like, I'll figure something out. And he's like, what about this club? And I'm like, Josh, that's a fucking pizza. That's a pizza joint. That's not a club, bro. He's gonna take, yeah, what's up, bitch? We're at Chuck E. Cheese. I cheat all my bitches. Nice.
What's up,
You
bitch?
get any slice you want.
Yo, I love my homeboy Josh. I feel like I relate to this
But
guy.
the part where I fucked up that night, because everything was like on Josh, basically. Like
Mm.
we were having fun. Like I don't think anyone was like actually annoyed.
Mm.
Maybe a little bit. Like it was a little, but it was like whatever. You know what I mean?
Everyone forget about it.
It was fun. It was silly. He was goofball. Everyone knew he was drunk. But and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna
What'd you do?
steal the heat real quick.
Oh, God.
So Jaylene, he was like, send me that Addy so you can pick her up. And and then she posted it in the group chat, her address. And I was like, holy shit. She posted her address in the group chat. I know where I'm fucking stopping in the middle of the night later tonight. I'm gonna creep through her fucking window. Ain't nobody laughed. Except for John.
Oh man.
And I was like, what the fuck? You pussies are mad at my rape joke.
Did you hit him with the wrong crowd?
No, I thought about doubling down. I almost really wanted to go like, oh no, the joke's that I'm gonna rape her, but I'm not really gonna rape her. But I didn't do that. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh,
Just to
my
like,
God.
double down and just dive full bomb. I was like, nah, I won't do it.
Dude, that would have tanked
That would
so
have been so
fucking
fucking
hard.
funny.
That would have been funny for
It would
us.
have been funny for me too. But the funny part was that was like at the fucking end. So I basically just had a rape joke that bombed, and I'm like, all right, I'll head out of here. Catch you guys later. I made a joke about raping a coworker, and I was like, all right, see you guys
All right,
later.
I'll head out.
You crazy kids.
You crazy. You'll get this one when you're older. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Reddit was giving the analogy that he felt like the joke was gonna be a slam dunk.
Yeah.
He thought like
And he was like, did someone alley oop you? And I was like, me, nigga. Just fucking bouncing off the backboard. And I was like, yeah.
he really thought that joke was gonna land.
Because in my head, I was like, well, that's funny. My rape jokes usually get more laughter than that. And I looked around at a bunch of young 19-year-old faces.
That's not funny, Brandon. You can't joke about that.
I was glad I didn't get lectured, though. That would have been funny. Maybe that would have been funnier. But yeah, that was
Pretty
cool.
cool.
I haven't bombed in a while. Felt weird. It was cool.
It was cool.
I like
Did you take anything away from it?
Huh?
Did you take anything away from it?
What, like the night or the bomb?
The bomb.
No, it was just wrong crowd. But it was fun. Because it's just like, I don't know, it's been a while since I like that. I mean, it wasn't like super hard. Like, it wasn't like Like there was like a little like maybe snicker here or there, but like it was like
You could
a lot
tell
of
they
people were
didn't like it.
like yeah, whoa,
Hey,
Tough crowd.
sheesh.
jeez,
And I was just like, whew.
tough crowd.
Hey Josh, do something silly.
Say something,
Do some drunk silly guy stuff
say
right
some
now.
drunk shit again, Josh.
So Josh is going to the club, right? What's up?
Did he end up doing anything with Jaylene?
No.
Fuck. Yo, Josh, hit her up again. Let's get something going.
No. I mean, this doesn't actually bother me.
Let's get something going again.
A tiny bit. It bothered me a tiny bit. But I was like, was talking to Josh or whatever because he's like, I got a jacuzzi. Maybe I'll just bring her back to my place.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
like, yeah, that'll look good. Here, we're at the club here at my house. What's up? Just take her to your house. I'm like, nah, don't do that. But
Just to be honest. Hey, I didn't realize clubs were not open right now. You
he
want to
didn't
hang
want to
out?
do that, so we just did it for him.
Josh, you fucking.
He was drunk as fuck. Something in the camera, it's off.
I know. It just helps me be a little more natural. It helps me be a little more natural about it. I feel like he's right there. Josh is the camera. I'm not
He
talking.
is our only viewer.
I'm not talking to Victor right now. I'm not talking to Israel when he rewatches this later. I'm talking to just Josh.
I literally know all our viewers by name. Ah, fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. God, why are you so cringe?
I'm white.
That's your excuse? That's what you're gonna use for yourself?
Right now, yeah, in this moment.
You're not helping stereotypes, my guy.
Is that a stereotype?
I don't know. I see you whiteys as a different.
Dark.
He laughs in dark. I don't know why that made me laugh. That really got
I
me.
liked that one too. The only thing I didn't like about it was Albert didn't hear it.
That
Albert would like that one.
just in the background.
He did it. It was like his most Albert laugh.
Yeah.
And it was funny because it was in the background. And I was glad you noticed too because you were like fucking Albert laughing in the background. Laughs in dark.
This shit made me laugh. Oh no, it got me so good. I was like, I could picture it. I could picture the template.
Yeah.
He's literally accidentally like started to laugh like the Korean guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
He does.
Oh,
Watch where you're going, you fool.
watch where you going, you fool.
It's pretty good.
Another funny thing that super minor, but speaking of minors, yeah, this 18-year-old kid that we were with, we were like playing like oldie music or whatever. With Elijah, and I was like, what do you listen to, Ivan? And he's like, I don't know, just like rap or whatever. I'm like, go ahead, like name some shit. I'm like, let me see, like, who's your favorite artist? He's like, I don't know, like Juice WRLD. And I was like, all right. He was like,
Rip
Drake.
my
And I
boy.
was like, all right. I mean, I guess. And then he's like, probably like my number 2, DaBaby. I was like, oh, jeez.
Yo, let's
Like,
go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Did you show him the shirt? Like,
I wish I was wearing it.
Pull up.
Apollo. And then he hit me with, just like lyrical stuff. I was like, oh,
oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
DaBaby, huh?
The baby, huh? Lyrical stuff, right?
Yes.
What did he say? What his number 1 was?
I think it was Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD or J. Cole, I don't remember.
God,
It was like half my shit.
He's gone.
But I just thought it was funny that, like, because, like, I look like Cole, like, very highly. I don't like Drake, but I get the appeal. And then he just, like, threw DaBaby in there.
The baby.
Like, damn.
The curveball.
Yeah, his fucking Mount Rushmore. I'm like, what the fuck?
Whoa, hold on.
But, I mean, if you're 18, I mean, like, maybe, I guess.
That's just too funny. These damn Zoomers.
To me, I just felt so old. I was like, damn, DaBaby the goat, huh?
The baby to go, huh?
Let's
That's
go.
brazy, bro.
You laying down these legendary bars, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you take the collar off these beasts so they could be comfortable for
Yeah. Dude, Shovel's so fucking weird. I took the collar off him. He immediately started freaking out. like ran over to his collar and he started like viciously licking it. He just started licking the inside of it and he wouldn't stop. I took it away from him and I put it somewhere else. He ran over to it and he started re-licking the inside of it.
Dude,
I don't know what the fuck is wrong
you
with
gotta
it.
put that thing down, dude.
We were saying I thought you were letting them freeze. They could smart just run away.
Just fucking let him go, dude.
I took him from my Pokebox and I just deposited him or withdrawed him, took him out,
Yeah.
released him.
Yeah, dude. Nuzlocke him, bro.
Nuzlocke him. Put him in the graveyard.
Sorry, buddy.
You're done, kid.
All right, you gotta take
Personal
That's
kid.
going.
So like, what's up,
Hey,
guys?
Are you gonna pull from the list?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull from the list,
Holy shit.
dude. Like, we gotta like, you know,
I'm
have a
done.
topic. Which
Hold
one
on.
You want to put a battery in?
Yeah.
What,
I wanna bring
what
up
list
my,
do you think we should do?
You might have one, I guess.
I want to bring up my dream really quick.
Oh, your dream? Okay,
Are we all gonna do dreams? Will that be a topic?
that'd be a topic. Sure, why not? What type of dream are you talking about? Like an actual dream you had? Like you fell asleep and you had a dream, or like your dream as in like your goal and aspirations?
I think he meant false.
I had a fall asleep wild ass crazy dream last night.
Okay,
This dude don't got no aspirations, bro.
all right.
He
Bet.
thinks that's a type of porn.
What I put this in?
It's a bottom to your right.
No, I gotta drink my
Very bottom.
girly drink so
Little
they don't
latch.
see it.
Yeah. Should we just slide it? And then there's like a little thing that keeps it in there, a little prong. Yeah. And the other one, you should just literally just slide it in there and it should work. No, put that one back in there. That one's dead.
This one? This is the new one.
That's the new. Oh,
This is the
okay.
one I took out.
Go for it.
You know what this drink looks like? It looks like
slide the thing back closed.
what this reminds me of.
Oh.
We at my house we have alcohol bottles, and like at my old house, we found a weed plant that was just growing in the backyard somewhere. Like the previous owners grew it. Then my parents just like ripped all the leaves
You
off
gotta hit
of it,
record.
and just put it in rubbing alcohol. So we have rubbing alcohol with weed in it. Like it looks like that.
Yeah.
That's literally how the water looks like. A little bit more greener, but looks very
The
similar.
shit hit different.
I mean, it just smells different. Supposedly
Yeah.
it helps like adds a little numbing effect.
I
You
bet.
apply it, and that's it. That's about the only difference. You don't get high off of it, obviously, but just numbs the area a bit better instead of just
Yeah.
burning.
Sounds kind of cool, actually.
That's what they always do.
So I had a dream last night from my fucking 16-hour like sleeping session I had where I was at like an old farmhouse. That's where I was sleeping at. And I uncovered a book where every time I would sleep and wake up, I was also sleeping in the dream. Don't ask.
So how many days do you think passed by?
Dude, it honestly felt like a whole week. I kept sleeping and waking up. Like I had like a whole life there. I had a whole family. I was living with the Rugrats family.
The Dills?
Yeah. I was
Or
living
what
with
is
The
it?
pickles.
The Pickles. yeah.
my bad, the Pickles. I was living with the Pickles. And every time I would sleep and wake up, the pictures in the book would change, and they kept getting weirder and weirder, and to the point to where they got like one picture was like farm animals, but they were like super weirdly drawn, like overly detailed, and the cows were having their udders sucked on by Yoda, and fuck, who was the other character?
Was this like a painting, or was this like
It was a drawing, but like a really detailed drawing.
Like
It was
sketch,
colored
like
and
really good
everything.
sketch.
Sketch, yeah, in the book. It was two cows. One was being sucked on by Yoda, and the other was being sucked on by Foo Dog from American Dragon, Jake Long.
the inner workings of my mind are an enigma? That's your subconscious, dude. That's what's in
I
there.
don't understand, dude. I don't
That's
understand.
what's in there, dude.
Then at one point it became to where like I was like, am I drawing the drawings in my sleep? So then I started showing everybody, and they're like, dude, you're really good. That's crazy. You're
Yeah, that's.
You're an
I think
artist.
that's what you'd say.
You're an artist.
If you saw a picture of the dog from American sucking on a cow's udder.
Was there amazingly detailed?
You
Like,
draw this? That's really good.
You're a little weird. You're off, but like those are really good.
What
Imagine if you drew something good,
Yeah.
tasteful.
But I started drawing like just farm animals in general. And
So it was you who was drawing it.
assuming I was drawing it, I would fall asleep and wake up, and the drawings would like be like not as weird as that. But then they started like changing and erasing, and then I was like, oh, I gotta fill them in, and then I would draw them myself like while being awake, and they just wouldn't be as good. I'm like, am I not the one drawing it? Do I only have the power while I'm asleep? Then this shit just got off the rails because as it went on and more, like the family changed, everything got weirder and weirder. The whole sexual aspect of it got like amped up even more and more. The pickle,
The drawings?
not just the drawings. It was the drawings too, but the pickles family were being very, very lewd with me.
What?
The weird ass redhead mom? And
Yeah.
the dad?
Yeah, well, not. I didn't see the dad, but the mom. Yeah,
That's the only female in that family.
yeah.
Okay, so it was just her.
So just her.
Well, she yes, but then like the grandpa, the
Grandpa.
it was the
That would have been worse if he said one of the babies or the baby.
the baby.
But the grandpa.
He went worse, but at least in the other direction.
Yeah.
It was a wild ass dream. And then
Grandpa do to you.
well, it was those two together. Like they were like they weren't fucking.
in front of you?
They weren't fucking, but like they were like being like they were like touching each other. It was like if someone drew like fan art or whatever, and like them what is it, Stu was being cucked, and he didn't realize it. They were like
Dad.
touching on each other, and I'm like watching it, and I was like, this is gonna be great inspiration for when I fall asleep and I draw later. This is gonna be
I can't wait to draw Yoda raping some obscure cartoon character.
Then I eventually woke up. Like that part is when the dream starts getting foggy, but I eventually fucking woke up.
I wake up in a pool of my own cum.
Feeling the most relaxed I've ever been in my life.
I understand everything now.
I just released everything.
I wake up to that message from Brandon and Israel. You guys want to do the podcast later? I'm like, fuck, dude.
Let me clean all this cum up first.
Oh man.
I actually had a crazy dream. I don't think I can see anyone today.
It was too much. You'd understand.
You guys have any dreams like that? You guys have any crazy dreams?
I have crazy dreams sometimes.
I forget them.
I forget dreams a lot too. It's funny, the dreams that I feel like I remember the most are like boring as fuck. I have a lot of boring ass dreams. But then I do have wild ass dreams, but I feel like I forget them. Like, I have dreams that I just fucking go into work and do a whole fucking ass shift.
That sounds lame.
And I wake up and
Bring
then I have to
someone.
go to work. Yeah, I just fucking just sexually assault someone on the, at work, you know, like a regular shift.
And then you wake up. No, and then you go. And then
I
you go
wake
to
up
sleep.
and I do it.
You go to sleep afterwards. That's what you do in real life. In your dreams, you just work the normal shift without sexually.
Yeah.
In my dream, I'm a good guy.
The only dream that I remember as of recent was it was like a video game. I told Brandon about this. I drew my chart. You won't be able to. Well, I can't take out a fucking chart right now and show you. You can't take out
I
like
could.
the PowerPoint. No, because I'm
Damn,
at the
camera
point
back.
as I explained the dream. Like as
Yeah.
yeah, I can't explain
It
it.
was pretty cool. I thought it was cool. I saw the drawing. Made sense to me.
Can you try to put into words? Do you think you
I
can
could
make
put it into words, I guess. Like it was like okay, so it was like a VR. It was a game. Okay, it was supposed to be a horror game. That was the dream, and what it was entering a park. Like, so I guess like in the dream you're like a agent or whatever. You're supposed to investigate things, and you get a call like, oh hey, there's some fucky shit happening at this park, right? This closed, gated off park. You're like, okay, I'll go investigate it alone because I'm a pimp or whatever.
I'm a beast.
As soon as you enter the park, like you just hear like sounds, like voices, like female voice, like whispering, like loud as fuck because as soon as you enter the gate,
Sounds like my YouTube playlist.
as soon as you enter the gate, there's like trees to the left, all surrounding the park, like all along the perimeter, and there's trees to your right. and then there's like a single pathway, like a concrete like sidewalk thing that you walk through on the park, and then you hear shit as soon as you enter it, and then as you keep stepping forward, you hear the voices like behind you, like in the bushes, but you hear them, and then as you keep walking and walking down the path further and further, you see like it does like a twist, and then you actually see the rest of the park, and the park is just like a big open park with like 3 buildings, concession stand, a pool house, and then like a big main building like that parks have. Oh, and there was like a little shed there too, actually, to the side.
Like a rec center or something.
Yeah, like a rec center there. That's what I mean. And then as you walk down, like to halfway down like the path heading towards the rec center, that's when the voices finally stop. It just goes dead silent. It's in the middle of the night, and it just completely quiet. And then you walk through, and you find the rec center's like closed. It's locked, and the lights are off. But that's where you're supposed to investigate. So you walk to the shed that's a little bit further. You walk in. It's like the vibe of it all. I remember very vividly was like super good in VR. Like just the ambient sound and just the way how it looked. And when you go into the shed, you find a fuse because the rec house or the rec building needs a fuse to turn on the power. As soon as you grab the fuse, you hear a sound right outside the shed, like across from you in the corner, but it's outside. Like you hear it on the other side. You're like, oh shit. You walk out, there's nothing there. And then I went to go put the battery in the fuse box, but then the doors were still locked. And I decided just to go check one of the random buildings. I'm going to go check the pool house. But as I was walking to the pool house, that's where I woke up from my dream. It was like a full-on playthrough of like a game that I dreamed. And I don't know why I vividly remember it. I just thought it was probably really good.
Sounds pretty cool.
It was a really, I don't know.
It reminds me weirdly of, like, even though like it doesn't sound like it, but like the atmosphere of like that shitty Slender Man game.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Like
just
you know
the
there's something
atmosphere.
around that park. You're just supposed to find it, but like you just little objectives.
Mm.
You go ahead and make it. Be like one of those people that said it came to me in a dream.
That's what I was saying, dude. I was like, damn, should I just be a video? Yeah,
Just
learn programming. Just be
pussy.
a video game designer. Just
That'd be cool.
that's the dream.
All right. What about maybe not something recent, but what about dreams you've had in the past that have?
I don't
stuck with
remember
you?
that far. I don't remember. Usually, I
Really?
forget to dream like an hour after we.
You don't have anything like that that's like stuck with you for like a
Nope.
long time?
I had
Damn.
a couple.
I always forget them immediately.
Fuck, that sucks. I have several wild ass dreams I remember.
I was like beefing with
Brandon
this. Yeah, he was a drug dealer. I was like beefing with this drug dealer at a park when I was working at the parks,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess like, cause I would act tough or whatever, be like, not even scared, pussy. Like,
Yeah.
go ahead. What's up, pussy? But he was like the real fucking deal, and so I was like, you know, it was kind of nerve wracking, I guess. So, but when I was dreaming, like during that shit was going off, I just constantly kept having a dream that I was gonna get. Every dream I had, like not every dream, but like almost every dream I had, I would just like end up getting shot in the dream. But it was always like so funny because it was always like, because this is how I always pictured it. Like when I'm not dreaming, it's like it manifests in my dream. That like I would be like get in an argument, like an altercation with someone, and then like we're going back and forth or whatever.
Uh huh.
And then like, because I've always told myself like if someone pulls out a gun on you, like one, there's nothing you can do. Like don't be like dumb and like yeah, like go for it or some shit.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, but I can't like just like cower either. Like
Go full bitch.
so then I always go in my dreams something like this. I'll go like, "What you gonna do with that pussy? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, good.
Go ahead, hit
Talk
me
back.
with it then."
Yeah.
And he just. And I wake up. I'm like,
Oh my.
He was really about it. Holy shit!
Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That dude wasn't playing, bro.
Either he's playing or it's suddenly not your problem anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, I would wake up getting shot for a while.
That's pretty
for
cool.
like a month or something like that.
So you had reoccurring dreams?
It wasn't the same dream. It was like similar dream.
Okay.
That was your subconscious telling you, like, damn, you were scared of getting shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was pretty funny.
I've had like 3 or 4 different reoccurring dreams, but I'd say one of them, like in that sense, I could like probably say is like in fear of like dying of something, was flying off the freeway. I used to have a reoccurring dream in elementary. It was me, you, my older brother Jordan, my younger brother Ethan, and Cade and Brandon. We were all driving, just us.
You and Brad.
Yeah.
I just had to specify cameras off.
Yeah.
But I think Jordan
off
was
again.
driving, and we're all driving down the freeway at night, and we go off a ramp for some reason. As we're coming up the freeway, you know, as you would turn into the freeway, instead there's a ramp there. We go off of it, we break through a wall, and we fly off, and then we see the night like city beneath us, and we're like, oh shit. But as we're going, the car does a complete 180 and flips right before we hit the ground. You do that thing when you wake up and you're like, like if you hit the ground, like, oh shit. Did I just fucking die? And then I woke up and I peed the bed because I didn't stop. I didn't stop pissing the bed until I was in middle school.
That's awful.
I was gonna make a dumb joke. I was gonna say I had a dream like that, except for when I was flying through the air. I turn and look, and there's a black guy next to me. And he's like, he shoots me,
But it just shoots me before I hit the ground.
What are you gonna do, pussy? Bang! Oh shit! Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Was he always black, Brandon?
Well, the real guy was black, so yeah.
What does that say about you?
What's it say about him?
What does it say about...
Selling drugs at a park and he's black with a gun. Sounds like one of us is more of a stereotype than the other.
Not wrong. Not entirely wrong.
Hey, man. He was legit doing that. I didn't paint him anyway.
Niggas selling drugs. They just gotta do what they gotta do, you know?
And he tried like getting mad at me because I like, you know, the blades on the machine just like kick up rocks or whatever sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're mowing the lawn. So supposedly one of the pebbles, which I probably believe, probably did, flew over and hit his uncle. Or at least what he said was his uncle. Yo, you fucking, one of them rocks hit my uncle, man. I'm like, oh, okay.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. And I look over at his uncle, and his uncle's a fucking tweaker. Like his uncle, his knuckles are swollen as fuck. Like fat. Like his hands are fucking swollen. And they're all scabbed in between because that's where you shoot in between your fingers.
Oh, God.
When you like run out of like, shot up too many veins, the veins start dying. So he's shooting up through his knuckles. That's why his hands were all swollen up. I was like, this motherfucker's mad at me because like a pebble hit his uncle, but you selling him fucking heroin? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, fuck you.
Man, that shit ain't cool, bruh. That pebble hit my uncle.
You scuffed up his shoes, bruh. Sure, I'm selling him this shit that's killing him, but whatever.
You're in the
Killing his high, bruh.
Yeah. I'm the asshole for doing my job, my minimum wage job.
So he just yelled at you and was like, hey, what the fuck? Or
He would just always beef with me. He's like, you do that shit again, I'll fucking kill you. And I was like, bet.
Baby.
And then I'd drive away and I'd be like, dude, the worst part was driving away because I can't like turn around and be like, is he gonna do it? So I just have to be like, whatever, dude. And I'm like, he could kill me right now. Like, I wouldn't even see it
So what did you
coming.
say? What did you say to him when he would? How did that interaction go afterwards? Like, would you like stand your ground? You said you would say like bet. Would you say shit like that to him?
Yeah.
Damn.
I can't let him. If you let someone punk you like that, because I gotta be there every day.
Oh,
It was like I would
okay,
never
okay.
see him again, then like whatever. But I'm gonna see him every day. If I let him punk me, and that's it. He's like he's gonna punk me every time.
Hey,
Hey,
bro.
bitch, watch it again. Okay, sir. But nah, I would fucking mow over there on purpose, and I would like fuck with them and shit. And then they'd get in my face and yell at me, and I'd be like, "What's up, then? What's up? What's up? Fuck going on then?" And then they would say similar shit. Ghetto black people really make me get ghetto. It's contagious.
it's contagious.
It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. In the moment, it's fun. It's retarded ultimately, but
That's crazy, bro.
breezy.
Breezy.
But it was fun. Nothing like yelling at a black guy in a black accent.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Dan B? Swing that.
Swing that.
Fuck going on?
Scary. You're wild.
You got another topic?
Sure.
I'm dry.
All right then. Let's see then. What should
What's going on, Brett?
what the fuck?
If you didn't know what I look like, what do you think I would look like based off the sound of my voice?
All right, say
Or actually had a topic now.
how much is that Hershey bar?
How much is that Hershey bar? How much is that Hershey bar? Yo, how much is that Hershey bar, bro? Hey, pussy.
Just a dorky white kid is all I see. I say maybe braces, but you don't have like your tongue isn't sticking, but like it's almost.
Is that because you know me, though, you think?
No.
Okay, so I finally met up with my online Melee Discord group this weekend. We all met up. One of them had to drive 2 hours away.
Uh-huh.
And they all, when they first met me, said, dude, we all collectively thought, because they talked about it prior, thought I was going to be a fat Korean kid.
Korean.
What?
I love the specific of Korean.
They all said they thought I was going to be a fat Korean kid.
I don't see it.
Close your eyes and hear his voice.
I don't.
Hey, say
How much for that?
say that wonton soup is really delicious, honey.
That wonton soup is really delicious, honey.
I just see a dorky
How much-
white kid.
I don't. Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't hear Korean.
Do you think it's because you know me, though? Like, you've known me
It's
for
possible.
so long.
I can't, because I obviously can't like differentiate because I've known you my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
I can't separate it like fully, but I'm trying my best, and in my best I can't.
Fuck,
I mean,
dude.
I'm probably definitely biased. Like I'm not the best person to ask, but yeah, I don't hear Korean.
Oh,
But that is fucking
I
funny
thought
as
that
fuck,
was
though.
hilarious.
I've always wondered too what people think because I sound completely different than what I do in my head.
Mhm.
I know that for a
I
fact.
hate that. So I don't listen to the...
Dude.
It's hard for me to re-listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I hate re-listening too, and I remember the first time. Like, yeah, I know it's nuts that you listen to it so much, but
Because I always
I
think you
remember
guys
when-
sound good. Like,
Nah,
Israel
yeah.
sounds like
Well, 'cause
Israel.
It just sounds like
yeah, exactly.
But I remember like someone was like, "Yeah, you have a really high voice, like a very high pitched voice," and I was like, "The fuck?" I was like, "My voice is so deep and manly. What are you talking about?" And then
My balls touch the
Yeah.
floor.
And then I listened to it and I was like, "Oh my god, I sound like a bitch. What the fuck?" He's right. This was like a long time, probably middle
Okay.
school. But like my voice is pretty high.
Dude, I thought the same thing.
My voice is so much higher than.
So you have
what
the
I
same
look like.
experience. Because I was going to ask, before you brought that up, do you have a specific moment when you realized you sound like a bitch?
Yeah,
So you do, because I had the same thing.
dude, it's so bad. Like my voice right now is like fucking big nuts deep compared to my fucking kid voice. My kid voice was fucking
Pussy.
so high. So pussy. My voice was so bad. There's a video of me singing. It's a pizza song. It's and I thought this song was hilarious. I thought this was peak comedy. It was like the song goes like from it's a pepperoni pizza, and then it's like different types of pizza, and then it gets into like crazy pizza, and then I literally in the home video I'm like, you wouldn't put that on a pizza, like that's ridiculous. But my voice gets so high pitched in that video specifically that it like peaks on the fucking recording. Like the recording like fucking
How old were you?
probably like 6. Just a real fucking faggy kid. Just bowl cut and I was wearing like overalls kinda like that. But just a gay kid. Oh, and a striped sweater. Like, you know, like
Get it
stripes,
right.
like just on the top half, you know what I'm talking about?
So you,
Just real gay. Just a real gay kid. No wonder all those adult men took advantage of me. Look at this fucking fruitcake.
you wish they did.
Yeah, I do. Just only one.
Who needs you to explain?
Yeah, I was gay as fuck as a kid. I very much relate to that John Mulaney bit. He was a gay old man when he was a kid.
He did bust rope on the homie's back.
What about you, Israel? Do you ever have a moment as a kid or a middle schooler where you realized you sound like a bitch?
Yeah, every recording.
When
True
did,
story.
when did you realize you were gay?
I wish I could say I did. I still haven't realized it yet.
Yeah. Mine hasn't hit me yet.
It'll
either.
hit you
I wish I could, dude. I really do. One day, maybe if the right guy comes along,
I've
Wait.
thought about that too.
change my mind.
Like maybe I'll just like meet a guy and I'm like, this is the one. I want his cock in my mouth right now.
I want to suck his dick, but fuck his ass.
I've never seen a dude like I've seen hot dudes.
Oh my god.
Nice.
1 second.
I've seen dudes that I'm like, wow, that guy's like really hot or whatever.
Mhm.
Very attractive dude. But I've never been like, boy, I want to suck that guy's cock. Like dicks just don't look appealing at all. Pussies honestly don't either, but I guess I'm such a
You don't see either one and go, delicious.
no. I
I
see
do.
pussy and I do, but like I shouldn't. Like if I looked at it purely objectively and like try to take away all the ook I can, like just from a pure aesthetic like look, it's just like a weird slit with sometimes dangly like things hanging out, like little roast beef hanging out. But as soon as I take away the very scientific objective look at it, I'm like, let me in that pussy.
That pussy.
But dicks, I'm like, ugh, gross.
Speak for yourself.
Gross.
Never saw a dude cock in porn. We're like, that dude's got a nice looking cock. I'm gonna watch
I've
another
been
video
like-
of his. I don't mind looking at his dick at all. I like this actor. His dick looked good.
I've gone like, wow, that guy's got a nice cock or whatever. Nice cock. But
Nice cock.
but I've never gone like, that looks scrumptious. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've gone like, wow, I wish I had that dick or whatever. But
Yeah.
I've never gone like, damn, I wish that was in my mouth.
That's a
like,
tasty looking.
I would want the things I would do to that dick. But I've had that plenty of times with pussy. And that's how I found out I wasn't gay.
So
No, I was just playing a funny joke on my friend by coming on his back.
It was the
I'm
best.
like,
prank.
wait, I'm not gay. I'm just funny.
I'm trying to make a funny story for later.
I just like taking a bit too far. I just like rape jokes and raping my friend.
It just hit different, bro.
Yeah. I'm just in a niche section of comedy. Rape.
Yes.
Do you think it'll hit you at some point?
What, cocks being delicious?
Yeah, at some point.
Maybe.
It'll all come back to you.
I hope.
Wait.
I wouldn't mind being gay.
I
Dick
hope there's
be
someone
delicious.
to change my world.
Yeah,
I haven't met
I
that
want
man
someone to
yet.
prove me wrong.
You'll meet your Jesus, somebody who,
Would you actually? Yeah, I think I've already talked.
I'm waiting for my boy, dude.
Would you ever be gay? You wouldn't ever be gay.
I'm waiting.
Would you suck his cock?
I'd have to warm up to it. But that's the only person I would at least think about it. That's the only person I would think about it.
If you sell the idea to me, I might be able to change my mind.
It's such an easy no. No, not really.
You can
I
sell,
mean, give me some time. I might suck his cock.
if you sell the idea to me, maybe. I would never
He's
take
just-
anything up my ass.
I'm picturing
That's an
him.
immediate no-go. That
That's
just
funny.
sounds
I would
awful.
do things in my ass before I'd suck. Personally,
dude. Take anything up
But,
my ass just sounds awful. Dude, when I had a hemorrhoid,
I'm just picturing
Having
you
to put
sucking
shit
his
on my
cock, and he's
cream.
like got several Rubik's cubes on your back, and he's like solving them and shit. There's a timer on your back. He's hitting it when he finishes one.
Pretty fire.
I have to solve these 3 Rubik's cubes before I come. Go. Who's better at Rubik's cubes or you sucking cock? Let's find out.
done. All right, you
Every
suck.
time he finishes one, he puts it on his forehead.
Yeah.
Finishes another one, puts it on his head. It's like, you have to balance them.
Cameron's just. Oh no, that's the second one.
This nigga too good.
You honestly think you could just like eventually start sucking his cock? Like, would you like do it like for him? Like, I'm not really into this. I'm just doing it for him.
Doing it for the homie.
It's a hard maybe.
That's wild.
I love that dude. So that's a hard maybe.
Yeah, he's cool, but not for me.
You know,
I can't picture sucking anyone's cock.
I brought this up before in the form of Naruto and Sasuke. You're like, you don't think you'd have anybody you try to save like the terrorists from? You try to
No.
bring the terrorists back to the Elite Four. You don't have a homie like that?
I feel like I'm too like I think of things too like logically, I guess, which sounds like toolish, but
Mm.
I'm not very like emotional about like decision making.
Mm.
I'm very like this is like yes or no, like it's right or wrong, like, with a variant degree of like gray, but no, I mean you're a terrorist, like no. The fuck, I'm not gonna get Sasuke back.
I'll get you, Sasuke.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll bring you back to the village.
We're tortured souls, Sasuke.
We belong together.
No, that's not me. I'm like, this dude weird. This guy is weird even for me, bro.
Homeboy
Get
punched
over it,
me.
bro.
would
None
you
of
have
us
given
have
up?
families, bro. Get over it. Jeez.
You would have given up after the Naruto?
After what?
Naruto? Like in Shippuden, you would just have already been... You
Dude,
would have
I wouldn't
given
have
up on
even
it?
gone on the first mission. I'm like, that's
But the
crazy.
Sasuke retrieval art is the best art.
Like, that's brazy. Boss gay left. So Sakura's just here with me, all alone. That's
Sick.
brazy. Guess Team 6 just got a little lighter.
Cringe.
Did you just say Team 6?
Whatever.
It's Team 7. It's your show. How
It's
do you...
your show.
Numbers are hard.
I know you were a big Naruto Sakura guy though, as a kid, when you were younger. You told me this before.
Yeah. Who else did I ship? Shipped Gara with someone.
Neji and Hinata.
No.
I thought you were into that weird shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like you
I
like
mean,
shit that's wrong.
I am, yeah, but I didn't do that as a kid. As a kid, I don't think I was that tainted meat yet.
Unlucky.
Mm,
Kind of hot.
well, I was
Imagine
like
you-
on the path.
Imagine your potential if you had started young.
I started young. I was jacking off and watching porn in 3rd grade. I started young and ripe. I was so young and ripe that like 6th grade, I was like, ugh, straight stuff doesn't do it for me anymore. I gotta start fucking the homies.
But when I would ask you, dude, I remember in middle school.
Naruto and Sakura, yeah, for sure.
No, not that. In middle school, when I asked you about like NTR or cheating porn, you were like, "I just can't do it, dude. That's just so wrong." In middle school, yes. What do you mean, no?
It was parodies.
No, it was no. I'm not talking about that. Vividly, that I remember you were like, "No, I can't do that. It's just so wrong." But then later
I
on,
probably lied to you then. I probably just said that to you.
I can't do that, bro. It's just not right. It's just so wrong. But then
Yeah, I was probably just lying to you.
later on, you would tell me like, "Oh, I like it now because like, look at that bitch. Look at her fucking. Look at her do that."
I think I was doing that the whole time, but I didn't want to say it. And then I eventually was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just...
Fucking hate this guy. I'm just being honest with you right from the bat. I'm like, look at it's great, right?
Hey, look, it was a big step for me to even just admit, like...
I like
yeah,
tranny porn.
I like weird, like drawings or whatever.
Dude, I remember the first
That was a
time
big leap for me.
when we
'Cause
first.
I'd been watching hentai for like a long time, but never told anybody. I couldn't imagine if someone found out that I watched hentai.
Then I typed in Perurin on my phone, and then I was like, then you knew the website?
I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
I'm like, am I
This
safe
guy?
here? Am I safe?
Yes, nigga. Yeah, you're safe.
Yeah, I have so much social anxiety. I didn't tell anyone. I'll tell anyone anything they wanted to hear. I would not tell the truth. Like, oh, you think that band's cool? I love that band. Favorite band.
They're fucking shit.
I had never really like listened. I like heard my dad listen to Sublime or whatever. I talked about this on another podcast, but this hairy armed hot Mexican bitch.
Oh yeah.
Had Sublime on her blinder. I went home, listened to 2 Sublime albums, greatest hits, of course. And I came back and I was like, "Oh, you like Sublime?" Like I didn't even notice the first day. That's crazy. I really fucked.
Mine's Santeria.
I'm like looking at notes or whatever. Came out.
2 joints.
Yeah,
Oh, those are pretty good.
God damn.
Dude, earlier when I got high with my sister, my cousin, we started talking about like just random bullshit. And then I don't know how the topic ended up, but we started talking about Hitler in Argentina.
How he wasn't that bad of a guy.
No, about how if we thought that he made it to Argentina or if he died in Europe.
Are you asking us?
Yeah, I want to see what
I don't think
he
he made it.
You don't think he made it? You don't think he made it out?
No, I think it's just like the logistics of like
Sneaky.
Berlin getting squeezed on every side and then just like somehow like target number 1 just sneaking out of there just sounds like pretty far fucking distance too.
Yeah.
It's like Germany's not like a coastal, so he had to go like
Up.
there's some other European countries, yeah, either up or whatever.
Or down. Yeah.
And then like somehow go all the way to Argentina and not get caught like through the many like
Checkpoints.
times, yeah, he could have got caught. Like target number 1. I
Yeah.
just find that highly unlikely, but it's possible.
Because my cousin believes in the Allies killed him, found him and killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I'm a believer of he committed suicide.
yeah, I'm a believer of
I
that.
didn't even know that there was another theory that the Allies found him and killed him.
I mean, it makes sense to a degree.
Well,
They
I
lied
just
about the
never had heard of
suicide.
that.
They're the ones that shot him.
Yeah, it'd be hard to like. You got like Hitler, like would say like with all the propaganda going on in the Americas, like framing him as a bad guy, even though he's like a hero.
Yeah. Care to explain? Or just gonna leave it at that?
He's taking care of those filthy Juden, bro.
But then they see him and they see how handsome and nice he is.
They just had to let him go.
Yeah, so they let him go.
Argentina.
Right this way, sir.
My sister and my brother-in-law, they're like funny, and they're like, "Yeah, he made it out for sure." Dude, look at all those Argentina people. He has his island down there.
I feel
A
like
bunch of them speak German and shit.
people get into those because it's fun.
Yeah.
It's more fun to like believe in that.
Yeah.
Like to believe in like the thing that's like probably most likely is like it's not that
It's
fun.
lame. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I think the story ended right there. Nothing more.
What was
like,
the thing
so
that
much
came
cooler.
out that me and Albert were talking about? Albert showed it to me.
Albert was like super like you know he gets like he reads like a sentence and he's like this is everything. Bro, did you know? So he's like
It was like
bro,
that whole thing they released though. Like
Yeah.
they released it on their like public. I don't remember exactly.
John
what it was.
McAfee.
Yeah. It was basically
John McAfee.
Albert said, no, the FBI confirmed that Adolf escaped and lived in Argentina until he was like 89 or something like that. It's like, it's confirmed. It's FBI released it. And I'm like, I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that'd be like on the news.
Yeah, it'd be
And
big.
like be big and like be talked about. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, it's the FBI, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And he like convinced Cameron, and then Cameron was like, yeah. He's like, he showed me it or whatever. And I just
I'm a
searched
pretty easy
it,
convince.
and I looked at it, and it's like all it was like the FBI looked into the possibility that Adolf Hitler had maybe escaped to Argentina. That was it. The FBI confirmed that it was possible. It could have maybe happened. He's like, there it is.
A lot of could have, maybes could have happened.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he watched
could've
a
won.
video on it, and they had the document linked in the video, like in the description, and the video like was like, "We're pretty sure this is
Yeah.
like the evidence." They don't want to directly say it, but this is like
What happened?
confirming it. And then he like linked me the document, and he was like, "Dude, look, like this is it. This is it."
It says FBI.gov at the top, bro.
It says
I didn't
.gov.
even read it. Just know that.
I didn't read it. He just told me.
I
that.
know you didn't read
Yeah,
it.
we were at Ethan's house when he
Because I
sent me.
read it and immediately it says like it's a whole lot of loose language that's like I don't know maybe
It's possible. I mean,
I will say no.
Hey, we were drinking at Ethan's house, and he was like, "Did you hear about this?" And I was like, "Huh? We're playing Ultimate right now, bro. What are you talking about?"
Hitler's fucking Brazilian whores.
it's fire. I think it's Argentina, but you said
Yeah. Still got a dick on him. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
After 100 years?
Dick in one ball. Can you believe it?
It's crazy.
Man, still packing. Wouldn't he be like 90 something right now?
Right now?
You'd be older than that.
Let me see.
How old is he during World War II?
Like 30 something. I think.
Makes sense then.
Is there any other
100?
is there any other conspiracy? Oh, we were talking about this the other day. Conspiracy theories. Yeah. that
I
you
just
believe in.
I don't believe in any. I mean, they're fun. I look into them.
You don't believe in any?
Not that I can think of now.
9/11 was an inside job.
Really?
Moon landing was.
I just
fake.
believe 9/11. Like, I get why
Wait,
people say
hold,
9/11.
one sec. If Hitler was alive in 2019, he would be 130 years old.
Damn, he's
Yeah.
old as fuck.
Yeah.
So he would have
During
died
World War
long
II.
ago.
It was
if that thing was
1945.
Still prevailing.
60 years plus. Well, even
80.
yeah,
So he was more like 45 during World War
60
II.
was 20, 80. Yeah.
He would have already been dead for a good while.
Yeah. For sure.
But it's like, he would have been alive.
There's no silly thing that you believe in or you think could have been real? Like in history or in anything like that? No conspiracy theory?
Just like Kraft should be eaten with fork.
That's a conspiracy theory, you're right.
Some crazy thing. Let me think.
Wait, well, hold on. What's your take? Because that one's like very. Hold on. The
I believe in aliens, but I don't think aliens have ever legitimately.
What about those paintings with the UFOs in them?
No.
the spaceman and shit like that.
No, there's and some of the Roman what's it called? Like in Renaissance paintings where like it's like church paintings and everything, so they draw them like all in the religious style and everything. Like there's UFOs in the backgrounds of some of those
Yeah.
paintings.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't believe in any of that.
Know that? You don't think it did anything for us?
No.
There's stuff where they have like carved men of like spacemen and like old stuff.
I just think that's like.
The Egyptians have UFOs on their hieroglyphics,
Mm-hmm.
spaceships and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why not?
I'm not even saying that
I don't
they
know, I
are.
just feel like
wanna
it would
hear
be
why you would
like-
say no.
Think it'd be common knowledge if it
It'd
happened.
be common knowledge. It'd be talked about more. It'd be like on camera to a degree. Like the Navy one's like the most like interesting thing noted yet, and it just always happens to be like some backwood fuck hillbilly. That's like they took me up. Yeah,
They sucked me up and put things in my asshole.
And then it's like also
Like
you
a
notice like the
Brogan.
cases are like significantly in the U.S. and like to like European countries. Like a lot of the other world is like, what the fuck's a UFO?
Right.
Well, my only thing to that would be like, it would make sense if like maybe it was a long time ago and they visited back then more and like maybe something happened to them and like they don't show up now anymore. Like, you know, shit happens in societies or whatever. But like, because multiple societies have shit of them like showing up around the world and like not contacting each other, just have shit like that of them showing up, but like similar looking stuff.
Space is just a giant like Civ game.
But then, like, you'll have stuff, like you said, people, like, would be talking about it more, and a lot of people do talk about it, but then there's also a lot of people that, like, are skeptical of it, so it's, like, pretty, like, half and half. I don't know what, like, the exact percentage of it is, but it's pretty, like, debated.
I don't know.
I would say, I agree most modern stuff is probably bullshit.
And it's like there's a lot of like theories too, like counteracting it, like of like if we've ever been visited is like one, it's like the technology to like visit us. There'd be like one, there's a theory which I kind of like believe in the most or whatever, is
They're too advanced.
that they're too advanced that like if
They
they were
think we're
advanced
just
enough,
a bunch of monkeys.
yeah, if they're so advanced they wouldn't care about us because we'd be. If they're so advanced that they could travel through space like so willingly and so fast, that we would be not worth like visiting whatsoever because we have nothing to contribute to them whatsoever. And secondly, if the theory that I think is like the funniest and fun for me is that once there's a theory that civilizations can't get that advanced because advancements in like aerospace technology and shit like that also comes with advancements in like weaponry, and that there's no species able to like have that much power and not abuse it.
That's
It's like
funny.
animals, and including us, are just like naturally like take things or like want, like I have power, so I abuse power.
Mm.
So like if you have that much power, you would just like end up obliterating your own planet like through warfare.
That's pretty funny. The first one I disagree with. The second one I could see.
This conflict eventually leads
Like
to
if
the
your
downfall.
technology is that advanced,
Yeah, it eventually
have a
downfall.
conflict that would just destroy your own
We all
civilization.
can't unite together to go somewhere together.
Yeah, just like tour to watch
I would own
monkeys
the
on another
planet to go
planet.
somewhere.
Yeah,
But the first one I disagree with because, like, why do we study anything? It's like
What
out
if
of
they
curiosity.
figured out mind
So,
control?
like, we pass by a planet with other life. Like, if they haven't seen anything, because, like, we still don't see other planets with life.
it would-
And
I
you're
would look
flying
like-
anywhere and you see a planet with life, you would see, like, out of
But it'd be something
curiosity,
so
you'd, like,
low,
want to
like-
study.
like it'd be like looking at something through a microscope. You wouldn't look at like microorganisms, like walk around with them.
I don't know if you consider us, like, microorganisms or something like that. It'd be like looking at, like, fucking, I don't know, just, like, animals. It'd be looking at us like animals. Animals are bugs, but we still do shit like that, though. It's still out of curiosity. Like, you go through the empty space, the empty vacuum of space where there's, like, literally nothing. Then you come across another planet full of, like, actual life. Out of curiosity, like, we do shit. Like, you're like, oh, let's check those motherfuckers out. What do they got
But
going
you
on
wouldn't
over there?
need to like, land the ship and walk around and fuck one of them in the ass. You would just be like, they would have probably some kind of
I
technology where they
agree.
could watch
No,
us
I agree.
without having to make.
But
contact
what if like
whatsoever.
what
That
if
I
those
agree
like
with.
the alien that visited us and did that was like a you,
Oh,
like just some sick.
It's got a hand
fuck.
on the UFO. Take this buddy for a spin.
Just
Can't wait to stop by Planet 603 and fuck one of those monkeys.
See that ash?
Damn, you see that hillbilly ass.
He's staring at a cow, though. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that.
God damn.
Damn.
Wow, one planet's version of a cow.
That's how you get Yoda and a cow, bro. That motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't believe in anything.
What about because I know a widely believed one is like what stops you from believing in the 9/11 conspiracy?
Well, to be fair, one, I think the most important one is it's something that happened that was like random and like crazy
Mm-hmm.
and unexpected. So a lot of people like to make it like with the Adolf thing. It's like sexier. It's more fun to be like it's an inside job and like this and that. But, like really, like Al Qaeda hates us, like for sure,
Yes, they do.
100%. They hijacked those planes with like razor blades because it was like really easy because there was no airport like security whatsoever.
Mm.
TSA didn't exist back then.
Yeah, super easy to fucking hijack a plane back then if you wanted to. Just no one had ever done it before. So that was just like mad easy. And then Bush, or I mean, I'm not even gonna blame Bush. It was, if anyone, whoever was in power at that time, it just happened to be Bush.
Mm.
When something like that happens, it's an easy chance to push legislation and push things so that you get more power, and that's why he pushed a lot of the like NSA and like different programs that got pushed
Mm.
that people like to point to and be like, he wanted these to get pushed so that they did 9/11 so that they can get all these laws and
That
organizations pushed. But I'm like, no, he just saw something that happened and then like this
Capitalize
is
on
a
it.
super easy opportunity to capitalize on.
I never even heard about that, so you brought it up. I think prior, but like the main thing I always hear people bring up, which is a meme, is the only thing I really know about it, is the jet fuel can't melt steel beams thing. So I would, I don't even know if that's like 100% accurate or not.
Could be completely
I've also heard that like the bomb,
But also,
the
like-
base of the tower blew up before the plane even
They
hit.
demoed it. It's a
They
controlled.
demoed it.
It's a controlled
Do you
fall.
believe in 9/11 was inside?
It makes sense, but like I don't know. There
I
are
can see
videos
either
of
way.
the plane
I don't know.
crashing. The planes did crash. That's for
The jet
sure.
fuel thing didn't make sense to me because it was like, I was like, one, like even if that's true, like that's probably like a controlled scenario where you just like light a steel beam on fire using jet fuel. I'm like, it also got I don't know, maybe like 500-ton airplane flying at it at 20 knots and then exploded.
20 knots.
like it wasn't just like set on fire. It was like it had a fucking giant vehicle fly into it, then explode. Yeah.
I feel like that still wouldn't count for it though. But also another thing, cause I'm still caught, cause like I do like agree with you on like, I could totally see it just being like Al Qaeda. I'm like half and half on it. But like, I also like middle school me is like, bro, it was totally Bush, bro. It's totally Bush, bro.
He did it, bro. There's
He
no
did
way
that
he
shit.
didn't.
Dude, I remember,
I feel like
shout out
he-
Justin
yeah.
Smith. Justin told me, he's like, we were on the bus one day. He was like, dude, and also, right before the towers hit, a UFO appeared right above the tower
What a
for that
fucking
shit.
pie.
What a beast. He knows the inside scoop.
Can't
He
believe
knows, bro.
Bush made a deal with the fucking alien race
Aliens did 9/11.
just to pass a few legislation. That's nuts.
They offered them
Really,
more
bro?
power.
That's
Like,
the-
dude, that's just, I don't know, like at the fucking face value, it sounds absolutely moronic.
Mm.
Like, so you're telling me that like this guy blew up two of the like most famous fucking buildings in like the most famous city in the country in front of like so many people, killed I don't know the exact number, like thousands of US citizens, and like endangered and hurt a bunch of other people
Oil, brother.
just to pass like some laws and get some oil. I'm like, that
That's
sounds
right.
insane.
That's right.
That's insane.
Pretty cool.
Oh, another thing. What about that they couldn't find the black boxes, bro?
Bro.
They could find them in the middle of the ocean, bro, but they can't find it in piles of rubble?
Kind of sus, bro.
It is kind of sus. That's one of the things I'll actually, like, look at.
I don't
What
even
if
know
they
what
get
that is.
destroyed?
It's
'Cause,
the
you know-
black box is, like, made out of almost indestructible material that keeps, like, the flight recording records of, the audio recording records of, like, from the tower to the people on the plane, which would have like talked about what was going on, which they have for like nearly every crash, but like they couldn't find for either of the planes, but they could find them for like crashes in the middle of the ocean at like the deepest depth, or not the deepest depths, but pretty deep depths, like in like mountains and in like a bunch of other like wild ass scenarios, but they couldn't find it in rubble and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard
That's the only
Almost
one
like
I'm
the
sus
planes
about.
blew up.
That's the only one. It being blown up at the base, I don't know. That's just hearsay. That one I don't know, but that one is true.
Insane.
But it's a
Blown up
controlled
at the
demo. It
base?
felt
Yeah,
so
that one I
clean.
said I don't know. That just sounds
There's
like
so
hearsay.
many people in New York City. I feel like that'd be like
Don't know.
like a bunch of dumb New York, a bunch of guineas from fucking Batman would just be like, "Yeah, I fucking saw it.
Some of that shit.
It exploded from the fucking first floor."
I mean, yeah. The basement just shook and everything. All of a sudden, the fucking building came flying down.
But
It was
fires
crazy.
like Batman Adventures. You seen it? You seen this shit? Fires happen all the fucking
Fires
time.
everywhere. Dropped my fucking turkey sandwich the other day. Guess what happened? Fire.
Fucking fire.
Fucking fire.
Right in the middle of the city. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, if something like came, I would like change. It's whatever's most logical to me. So like, if there's like more evidence, I would like. It's more logical that it was an inside job than it's not. Then I would flop, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But it's like that's I would. I'm just whatever's like makes more sense to me.
It just makes too much
It
sense.
just
bro.
makes more sense that it's
Yeah, I see.
a
You.
coincidence. And plus, there was that third fucking airplane that was heading to the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that
got
one.
stopped.
But it didn't make it.
And a lot of people don't like to talk about that one because it doesn't.
It's true.
'Cause it's not.
Yeah. Doesn't
It
align with it.
dissolves. Yeah, a lot of the shit because it doesn't make
Almost like
sense.
it was a controlled attack by a bunch of terrorists.
But why would
planned
they do that?
Why would they do that?
Why would they hit the Pentagon
For oil.
It's our
if it was an inside job?
no, dude. Bush wanted to teach them. He
He
wanted to teach them a lesson. You guys want to fucking
stay
work
sharp.
against me, pussies? That's right. He told the terrorists, "You want to hit that wall at exactly that time. You'll kill 3 U.S. generals that disagree with you."
Sick.
It was to throw them off. You're not actually supposed to
Mm.
make it to the Pentagon. You just want to crash kind of near it.
Dude, have you heard Mark Wahlberg talk about the 9/11?
Whoa. No.
Oh,
He talks
so
about
funny. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
So he
Is
talked
he the
about
guy that fakes having someone die in 9/11?
No.
He knows. Okay.
even better.
Ooh.
He has an interview where I don't know for the exact paraphrasing. So I mean, I'm gonna paraphrase. I don't know the exact phrase, but he basically said like, if I was on that plane, things would have went a lot differently. He basically alludes that he would have beaten up all the terrorists. He would have stopped 9/11.
Let's go, Marky Mark.
I'm like, what a
Mark Wahlberg, bro. Fuck yeah.
I think that's actually. I think I quoted it perfectly. Now that I think of it, now that after I said it,
differently.
I'm just saying, if I was on that plane,
shit.
things would have went a lot different.
What a fucking
What a fucking
Chad.
asshole!
What a Chad.
Because he's essentially saying anyone who was on that plane who was a man, at least, what a fucking pussy. He should just stopped it for it. Like think about someone whose family was on that plane. God, your dad was a fucking pussy. Because if I was on that plane, I would have things would have went a lot different.
happened with the Pentagon?
Stopped him.
What happened with the Pentagon fleet?
Yeah, it is.
Let's go,
There's
Mark.
recording of that one too.
Yeah. Well, all the calls, they all made calls on the plane, like to their family, like, "Hey, we're gonna try to stop this fucking plane. We're probably gonna die though.
God,
I love you.
Yeah,
I'll make history." It's United, what? United 93, right?
I think so.
I think that was the
That
flight.
shit is pretty baller. I have heard those recordings where he's like talking to his wife and he's like, "Did I make it home? Sorry, babe, but I got to stop these brown fucks."
Stop these motherfuckers.
America, baby.
It made me feel so patriotic.
I am
Get him,
a
bro.
real
Get him, dude.
American.
Yeah, he dropped the leg on him, dude. He did a couple of these. Oh, he beats up all the terrorists. He's like taunting and shit. He's like, so does anyone know how to fly a plane? All right, no one.
She.
But yeah, that shit's pretty cool.
Well, how come the other two planes didn't do that? I don't understand why people just bitched out.
Marky Mark wasn't on there. What do you mean?
Marky Mark would have hit
He's not a
another
real
building.
American.
Can you imagine if they did try to pull that shit? They
I would
probably
love a video of like Mark Wahlberg running at some brown fucking terrorist and he just slices Mark's throat with a razor blade.
We found this recording on the
Shit.
plane in the
Yeah.
rubble.
We found the black box or whatever. It's a video of Mark Wahlberg being stabbed.
Today, tragedy has happened. Famous actor / rapper Marky Mark Wahlberg
No.
died today
No.
at 9/11.
I want him to have like a hype before he goes into. I'm about to show these motherfuckers what's gonna happen. Here I go. Watch this.
He jumps up.
Mark,
Ow! Shit, they got Mark.
get him, Mark.
Get him, Mark.
No.
Gets
So sad.
Oh my god.
like that.
Pretty cool.
Shout out all.
Shout out all. Dude, oh my god, I feel so bad that I forgot what country he's from. When we played that one like game, the stupid like date me. And like I missed the stupid card game that Cameron has. The one where it's like you take two good things and then one bad
Hot
thing.
Boy.
Yeah, Hot Boys.
That
I
one.
think it's Palestine.
Yeah, it's Palestine and I told him Iraq. I told him I'll be Iraq. I will become Iraqi for you. He was like, "Oh, that's not where I'm from." I was like, "Oh,
Gee, I know that. I'm just playing.
I was playing a bit, you see. I was trying to be.
oh, dude, I felt so fucking bad." I was like, "Dude, I know,
At least
dude."
you didn't say Jerusalem.
That
That would have made it. That would have been worse.
That would have been funny as fuck.
When he was introducing the snacks he brought home from there the last time, because we had already seen him, me and Jesus. When we were telling you guys about him, I said from Pakistan, so I already had that same thing again. He's like, "Oh, they're from Palestine, not from Pakistan." I was like, "All right, shit, my bad."
Oh no, that's what I said. Never, I said Pakistani. That's right. I will become Pakistani. Remember, I said that too, and he was like, "Oh, that's not where I'm from." I was like, "Oh,
My poor boy. I wonder how much he has to go through that.
right."
It's like these dumb Americans keep fucking naming
Well,
They
different
start
countries.
with PA. They
both
start
got
with PA. me.
Well, it's like the same thing. I guess when you see like other Latinos, they're like, "Oh, I'm from El Salvador. Yeah, Mexican, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexican. I'm from El Salvador."
Yeah, exactly. Mexican.
Yeah, exactly.
Calm
Mexico.
down.
I guess like
Sure,
that.
you're from El Salvador, Mexico, whatever.
Just Middle East people saying things like, "I'm sorry, you're
Yeah.
whatever the fuck."
Yeah, Americans don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're from Brown Land, but
And then with Asians, like, "Hey there, you Japanese." Actually, I'm Korean.
Yeah, we've,
Yeah,
talked,
whatever, Nip.
we've talked about it, how we love the...
I'm pretty good
Dad
at calling
from
different
King of
kind of
Hill.
Asians.
Yeah, if you're gonna be racist, be accurate.
How he takes one look at him and he's like, nope, he's Laotian.
I'm pretty good at that.
Laotian. What?
Maybe not the specific ones like Laotian, but I'm pretty good at calling the major ones.
You're Filipino.
I am sometimes, but then there's like one that will just throw me for a loop.
Cambodian, right?
They have to be like, you have to be dramatically. I know what you're talking about too. Like the eyes are like slightly different, and like the face structure. And I could like most of the time like Chink,
Color, face,
Jap,
Korean,
Korean,
Vietnamese. You're Filipino.
dirty Asian, Filipino.
Dirty Asian Filipino.
How my new job would be working with nothing but fucking Asians, fucking Chinese, straight Chinese company. They barely speak English. Pretty cool.
You tell them like, "You guys, look, I have your phone."
Yeah, like I'm
Bought it
busting out
off
my
you guys.
phone and they're be like,
Oh, thank
You understand? Thank you, Weston.
very nice. Xiaomi No 5.
Fuck, you just called me.
They'll appreciate it.
Very like, it's like dirty, but it like flows
Hick
in
Japanese.
a weird way. Well, Hick Japanese is I can't do that one, so I wish I could.
Dong dong, ding dong dong.
But yeah, Chinese is very like very like up and down, but it's like stays within like a certain bracket. No, it's fun. It's a fun accent to me.
I would hear them a lot actually. We had several
Xiaomi No 5.
Chinese customers when I worked at Stater Brothers at the meat department. We had a good amount of them that would come always right before we closed. You fucks. They would come in and they would always speak Chinese before they would order stuff, and then they would ask me to do things I couldn't. You fucks.
Very cool.
I hate those people.
Can you do a Chinese accent? What accents can you guys do?
Can't. I don't think I'm good at them.
Can you cut? Can you cut? 4 cuts. 4 cuts down the middle. No, I can only do one. We're only allowed to do one. How about 3? How about 3?
$3.
How about just 3? No, I can only do 1. 2? Did you not? We're not bargaining. We don't
Come from a bargaining place.
we don't bargain here.
Oh, you drive hard bargain.
Holy shit.
Look at hate that.
All right, wide eye.
They literally will go from the 4, 3, 2, and then finally they'll settle on the 1. I'm like,
You're good at bargaining. I'll give you that. You got them all the way down to your side.
I can't go any further than 1, you fuck.
I'm thinking of the Monty Python bit where he like explains bartering to him. He's like,
yeah.
no, you say 1, then I say 1, and then we go eventually to the middle, and he's just like 1, 1. How you doing it wrong?
No, you're doing it wrong. You want to start high. You want to bring it down low.
How much for
Now
this?
you say 2.
20 shekels. All right, then. No. You're supposed to say a number lower, like 16. And then
This thing isn't worth 20 shekels. Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at the craftsmanship.
All right, fine. 12 shekels. 12 shekels. I'll do 17. All right, fine. 17. No, it's not the heck.
I love it. Monty Python's such a like.
Ahead of its time.
It's ahead of, I would say it's ahead of its time, but it's also
Slightly
like
ahead of its
it's like the small shit. Like that's like really funny. It's just like a bunch of like
little
little fucking jokes that are just in there that just like get me. Like one of my favorites, which I don't even think is like a memorable one to anyone else, but I just really fuck with it, is the cured leper. He's like, used to be a leper.
Yeah.
He's like, money for a former leper. He's like, what? He's like, former leper. Jesus Christ, he saved me. But begging's pretty hard, so money for a former leper.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, just small shit like that.
That's a
The
good
one
one.
where they fix his grammar. He's
Oh, yeah.
Graffiti
That's
or
the other movie, though. That's
conjugate the verb.
Yo, that one's so good.
It's the other movie, the Old Testament Part 1.
Well, yeah.
Life of Brian.
Life of Brian.
It's
All three of those were from Life of Brian.
I always forget there's that alien part in Life of Brian. That shit always
It's so
gets me.
fucking out of nowhere.
Oh, you're right. It's from Life of Brian.
Yeah. They're running and then he just falls into a spaceship. So stupid.
That shit's out of nowhere.
So
That shit just hits you like a fucking brick. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Jumps off the building. Fucking UFO flies in. Holy shit.
Movie's
Crashes and everybody's just like, what the fuck?
great. I love Life of Brian so much.
me too.
I think I honestly
Brian reminds me so much of Jerry. Brian reminds me so
he's
much.
trying
of
his
Jerry.
best. He's
He's
a
just
nice
being a
guy.
normal dude,
Yeah.
nice guy. And
Yeah,
everyone's
and it's
like, "We
crazy.
love you, Jerry. We love you, Jerry."
I think I might actually like Life of Brian more than the Holy Grail.
I agree.
They're both really fucking good though.
Both good, yeah. But yeah, probably Life of Brian's a little bit better. It's a little bit, I don't know,
There's like parts of Holy Grail that
fall
get
flat.
a little slow, yeah, and fall flat.
But
then
after
there's
like
other parts
rewatches,
that are
though.
fucking great.
If it's your first time watching the movie, yeah, it's fucking great. But then like once you rewatch it, it's like, that was funny, but
So would you
That's
say?
funny. Some of the
Get
other
to the
jokes.
virgins.
yeah, get to the virgins already.
So would you say Holy Grail has more
I
like
could
highs
take
and
'em all.
lows?
I could take all 100 of them.
No, we must retreat. Sir Robert.
We must secure. Yeah, we must protect your fucking your purity.
I could take
Wait.
all 100 of them.
I could do it. I could take them all 100 of them.
I love that part. The part's great.
Another part that made me laugh was when you guys were like, "Oh, he's gonna do it." When he sees the guy running in the distance, he's like, "What the fuck?"
That's one of my
The
fucking
camera just,
favorites
like,
because it's
Goes back and forth like 4 or 5
such a
times.
modern type of joke too.
And then he just
It's like a-
Which one?
The one where he's like the dramatic music and it's just like guards like sitting there lazily. It's like dun, 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 it's just the guy running from far away.
Like,
He
super
just
far
keeps
away.
cutting back between the lazy guards and him far away. And it just cuts to where he's like right there.
and just runs in and starts killing.
Just
everyone.
runs in and kills every civilian.
Oh yeah,
Kills
the
a whole
knight.
bunch of people on the way
Yeah.
through.
I love that one.
You're on my way. Stabbing everyone's in this way.
So good. The pacing of it's like a fucking meme. Like it's like
It's
a
so
it's like a modern meme. Like the guy running from far away, and then all of a sudden he's like right fucking there. But it's such an old joke. So before it's time. So fucking funny. And the gay son or whatever. It's the same scene.
Oh yeah. Rescue me, rescue me. I am the prince who needs rescued. I don't want to marry that old hag.
So would you guys say that Monty Python has more highs and lows, or not Monty Python? Holy Grail has more highs and lows, and that Life of Brian's like a more steady.
Yeah, I would say Monty Python has like a lot of highs and then some lows, and then Life of Brian's a pretty like consistent like good time.
Yeah, has good punchlines pretty constantly.
I love Life of
I
Brian.
love the fucking. Well, I also have like a soft spot for like religious stuff. It's just like my type of like style. Like just like making fun of all kinds of different religions and like the aspect of like just like believing in whatever.
Mhm.
It's just like so funny to me. Like, I
What's
just like
the stoning joke? That the guy.
don't say Jehovah.
Oh yeah.
The first joke is that the only people who like going to stonings are women. They're all women wearing
I
fake
love
beards.
that.
Yeah, big
Because
beard.
women aren't allowed to stone. So that's the setup. And then it's the next person who says Jehovah. And they just start
Throwing
stoning
rocks
the,
at
the
him.
priest.
You should be stoned for saying Jehovah, and then you start throwing at him. No,
They
no,
bring
no.
the big ass stone.
Yeah, they kill him with a big ass rock. That's just funny.
That shit's so good. Well, yeah, I just the one that caught me the most that was like so ahead of its fucking time is I wish I could remember the guy's name, but he's playing one of the radical like Jews or whatever, and he's like Reg, I also want to be called a woman.
I want
Dude,
that
that is
children.
so
Can't
good.
be a woman, you dumb twat.
You don't have a womb. His,
Well, I should have the right to say I want to be a woman.
that is so fucking
We will
ahead of-
fight for your right to say that you
For a
want to be a woman.
hypothetical. Yeah.
Why? It's
It aged so well in this day and age.
It's just
fucking
so
well.
stupid.
That joke. Oh my god, he nailed it. He predicted the future, bro.
You really did.
That joke must have been so like dumb, like back then, and then nowadays, like, oh, this is actually really funny.
It's really,
It's
yeah.
home. Like, it's home. Really good.
Dude, because I'd never seen Life of Brian before. So when I first saw that recently, like within like the past 2 years, that joke, knowing that it was really old, what the fuck?
So good.
Did he
Nailed
know?
it right on the head.
Was this a thing in the past that people were kind of dealing
On
with,
the-
that like
It was like
on
yeah.
the underbelly that he knew of?
There were,
But
like
what the
drag queens, and there was like it was like a thing, but it was a very like niche
niche
joke.
thing?
So like, but yeah, for now it's like Jesus Christ, like yeah, right nail
Oh
on
my
the fucking
god,
hit the nail around the
it
head.
hit that so nice.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen Men in Tights?
I want to. I haven't
he
seen.
has to watch.
He has
it.
to watch
It's Dave
it, yeah.
Chappelle's like
That's-
first movie role.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So fucking funny. It's good. I love
Doesn't miss the arrows and shit. Just bend around everywhere.
To say in Life of Brian, I fucking love the joke of when they're at the meeting. He's like, "What have the Romans ever done for us?" It's like a joke that
Yeah.
me and Drew have like done 100 times. Where like with like any like minority group, they're like, name like what is white people culture. It's basically like the same joke.
Yeah.
What have the Romans ever done for us? And they're like, agriculture, modern schooling,
Road system.
road system, medicine, and like all this other shit. Yeah, but other than that, what have the Romans ever done for us?
Yeah, math.
So fucking dumb.
Plumbing.
Yeah,
Plumbing. Even the Indians haven't figured that out.
I know. It's fucking nuts. I don't understand that fucking country whatsoever.
The way how it works.
I don't understand how it's fucking still like a lot around.
the street.
It's so fucking heavily dense,
System.
so heavily fucking populated.
Just poverty.
It's like so much fucking poverty, so much population. They're pretty good at fucking tech. Like no fucking meme. They have actual good like tech industry and like understanding of like tech in general. But then they have like a medieval caste system.
yeah,
It's
it's
like
nuts.
what the fuck is going on? Like they live in a different fucking universe. Like it's
You
fucking
guys don't want to
insane.
fix anything.
They really just don't want to. They're like, yeah, they're just. But it's been working for so many years. Why would we do it?
Fucking guess, dude.
You guys don't want to
There's like lost boys like that
change
run
it up
around.
at all. Maybe
Like
it's
there's
time
a
for
large
something
orphan
new.
population that runs around, steals shit, and does drugs. I'm like, what is this? A fucking medieval movie? Like what the fuck?
This is a band of kids.
No,
all
it's 2021 India. Like that's fucking nuts, dude. I've seen a documentary on it. They just live in the train tracks and they just like sleep under trains that aren't like
being
obviously used.
Yeah.
And then they just wake up and they'll just like run through a fucking like a thing and like snag
Shopping
whatever,
center, just
steal
fucking
stuff,
steal a bunch of shit.
and then they like sell it to some shady adult. And
They have nice parts. They have nice
Yeah, there are
like
nice
palaces and like actual like
and then
first
they pump
world
fucking
sections.
glue. Yeah.
yeah, and then you go like just to the outskirts, like halfway through town, and all of a sudden, it's the fucking broke ass third world country that's meant to be.
There's a fucking movie theater guy who like would rent out the movie theater or like let them come into the movie theater because no one else was watching movies, I guess.
Mm.
They would just huff fucking glue in the movie theater and watch a movie, and he would just like sell the glue in the movie to them.
Nice.
And they're like, "You don't feel bad?" He's like, "No." He's like, "They're trash."
What the fuck?
He's like,
Look at them.
Look at them. Fucking,
Nuts.
they're bad people. I'm like, okay,
Maybe they're just
they're
a
kids.
product of their environment.
Fucking nuts. India is a whole fucking. I don't even know, dude. That's a conspiracy. I don't think India
How
is
did India
real.
fuck it up so bad?
I don't think India is real.
There's no way. There's no
There's
way.
no way, dude. The country could be like that in the modern age. Just pick a just be a third world country or be a first world. You can't do whatever the fuck you're doing.
Whatever the fuck you're trying.
Where you live in the medieval era, but you're also technologically like advanced, and you're also
I like how they were on the up, like, we're going to be a superpower in the next 20 years. It's like, yeah?
And cigarettes are still like huge out there. Like it's the fucking 50s.
Pretty fire.
It's fucking insane.
But Indian TikToks though.
Yeah. Indian TikToks are nuts. I showed you those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he like cracks his neck and then does the Joker smile. And that's the whole bit. And he's the most popular TikToker in India.
That's fucking nuts.
It says writing to the memory card was not completed correctly. Recover data.
It's corrupted. It's gone. You hit okay. How would you cancel?
It's not gonna work.
Just hit okay. Just hit whatever. Fuck Ely. I mean, it's too fucking late now.
Yeah, there's no point in even trying to do that, dude.
There's no point in just recording the last 10 minutes of video. Just turn it off.
You guys want to talk about conspiracies?
Just flick it off.
Dragons were real,
That
bro.
little flick thing. I think it's more towards you. Oh yeah, you're big into dragons. Is that a bit?
No.
No.
I like to believe that they did exist. There's no way, dude. They're like in every fucking culture. It's like the pyramids. There's always like some record of a dragon in every culture. Some form of it. Where there's like a wyvern, a drake, a dragon, fucking like Chinese dragon. Like there's some
So what do you think happens with the fossils?
I think it's just a misinterpretation. I think what it is, they were probably like a type of dinosaur. Just
Okay.
probably like
That like they just like
I don't know.
took on their own like writing and then it like became what we know as the dragon, mythical dragon.
Probably.
But they were just seeing like a pterodactyl or something.
Probably, or some shit like that. Like it breathes fire. It's probably like a mixture of tall tales, but like probably like some sort of like leftover dinosaur that somehow managed to survive, which is a dragon. Some
I mean-
fucked up creature.
Yeah, I guess I could kind of see that. But that wouldn't be like I guess it's not technically believing that dragons existed. Though. You just believe that medieval people were retarded enough to be like, damn, that dinosaur would be a dragon, bro. Like
The dragon did have some chemical that made it like breathe something.
No, there's no way.
Well, there's bugs that do it. They shoot like acid and they shoot like some shoot actual fireballs. Mini fireballs. Yeah. It's like a type of beetle. They shoot like it's like super hot air. And it's like close to a fireball. Like if you put fucking a lighter in front of it, it will shoot fire. Like it'll catch on fire.
Huh. That's interesting. I don't know. It just seems like unpractical.
But they're everywhere, dude. Everywhere in history. They
I
out
feel like
there.
they're actually not that much in history.
They're in
I
Europe.
feel like it's
They're in
more
Asia.
modern that we talk about dragons a lot from being like in the medieval era.
Mm-hmm.
Like fantasy's like really like gotten popular since the say 70s, like D&D and
Yeah.
Tolkien came out before that, but like Tolkien's like the
Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings and shit.
Well, he believed all the Lord of the Rings stuff was real. Did you hear
What
about
do you
that?
mean?
And he thought it was real. Like he thinks it's based off history. That's why he wrote it. He thinks it's like
There's no way that's true.
look it up. How Tolkien believes that
no
the Lord of the Rings is real. Like
He wrote it while he was in like World War II or One. I don't remember.
he thinks it's like the Earth's like erased history. He would say like, "Oh yeah, it's a bit, guys," but then like apparently like before he died, like he told his close family and friends like, "No, but like that was history though. Like the elves were the elves were like the English and like or like some shit like that, and like the Irish were the dwarves."
All right, that sounds like him saying it as a like his
a metaphor.
stories as a metaphor.
This guy's bullying.
He says that's how history was, bro. Back then, it's the erased medieval history. It's the dark
I will
ages.
never believe that. Even if he told me, I'd be like, all right, old man, fucking die.
I believe in the dragons thing more. Well, that one, like, I do know what you're talking about. Like, every civilization, never mind. A lot of civilizations do have things like dragon-like things, like, in their past. It's like, so I do see that.
It's a big lizard.
It's a big ass lizard.
Breathes fire and shit.
But I see it more so as, like what you said initially, maybe more like a dinosaur-esque thing. Big ass lizard.
The big thing that I'm gonna say is it's like I feel like why I would never believe one. It's just silly. First off,
Dragons are real, dude. They're not silly.
every culture does theirs so dramatically different. Like one, the Asian dragon
Well, yeah.
theoretically makes zero sense. Like it's not even like physically possible whatsoever. And then it's not even like so. Like to say every culture talks about dragons isn't like necessarily true. It's like every culture has a mythical creature. It's like, well, yeah. Every culture has a fucking made up religion too, and like every culture has dumb things that they believe in. Like I don't think it's actual evidence that there's dragons just because they're dramatically different. Like,
Well, I would say like to that, I would say like species are like sometimes dramatically different based on the climate and stuff they're born in.
so you think there's like multiple species of dragons, but not a single fossil?
Well, to like what he said there, like could
What if
be
they-
like
Well, one, the
those
Chinese
fossils
dragon
like
isn't
that.
even like it's not possible whatsoever.
What if it just
they
didn't
could have
fly?
just viewed it wrong. They're retards. They could have just viewed it wrong, like back in the day.
There's no way to view that wrong.
Well, like they
Because like a pterodactyl, you could mistakenly think like as a medieval dragon,
What if,
or
like,
a fantasy dragon.
What if it was like a really
Yeah, it's
big Komodo dragon that they saw and they're like,
but a Komodo dragon
well,
has
because
legs.
they view it as flying
they
or something.
they fly. They picture it as a flying like snake,
yeah.
like with no wings and no like limbs,
Yeah.
which is like you can't mistake. That's
could-
like impossible.
Well, I'm assuming they do mistake and they're just dumb as fuck because it's like back in
Like
the
someone
day.
threw a snake in the air and they're.
I'm gonna give them the no.
an
I'm giving them
anaconda
the,
that was
Oh
striking.
shit!
the benefit of the
And
doubt.
they're like, oh fuck, that shit flew. You saw that?
Yo, Xi Jinping, write that shit down.
In this scenario, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt if I do believe that they're just all bumfuck retards, hicks, farmers in the back.
Well, most of them were.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
isn't it more likely that they're just talking about nothing than something that's
I'm
more
saying
practical?
if. I said if I do believe in that, it would be in that case. If it would be like they're just being dumb as fuck and like, oh, it had no wings. It was just a snake. It was like this. Their wings were. It was just like it was covered up in the clouds or something. I don't know. Something dumb. That's an if, not that I do.
Yeah.
Because I said I see what Israel's talking about. A lot of civilizations do have shit like that. I don't know if I do. I always just keep an open mind. Because I never like to say that I like.
No.
I never like to immediately brush stuff off just because I'm like, oh, that's
It'd be
interesting.
cool.
I like to like.
Badass.
It'd be badass as fuck.
I feel like it's always cooler to like not instantly brush things off, but like even though like I know like oh it's probably not true, but like I'll keep an open mind because it's like more fun to kind of entertain it, even though it's probably not
Fun,
true.
but,
It's probably not true.
so
I'll
I
entertain
can't.
it because it seems more fun
I'll
that
do
way.
it for like a bit or something, but like to actually go to sleep and be like, yeah, dragons could have been real.
Could have been, dude.
I don't know. Who knows? No way.
So when humans are finally like strong enough to kill them off and keep them hidden.
That's right. We used all
'Cause
their
back then,
bones for
before
weaponry.
medieval times, they were like, what, just sticks and shit like that. And they're like, damn, we can't take that fucking thing off. So we're going to leave it alone in the caves up in the mountains. Let that shit live by itself. Then once humans started expanding, they were staying strong enough. They're like, I bet we can take these pussies on. Kept them out of the territory and let them starve because they're big. They require like large food supplies.
Yeah.
And that's how I think How to Train Your Dragon was actually just a nonfiction story. That's my headcanon.
It's actually history.
I watched.
Like Token.
I think I didn't even watch the first movie. I think I only watched the second movie with Israel and friends in the theater, and I was like, "Yo, this
You didn't watch
kind
the
of
first one?
no."
Cringe.
I watched the second movie with Israel and friends in theaters, and I was like, "This movie kind of fire."
Watch
I wish
all.
I'd seen the first movie.
Start thinking about this. Was that
Sorry,
after watching the movie?
Yeah, I can watch the movie. Yeah, dude. I saw that shit. I was like, it makes. That had to have been real.
You stopped the movie and wait.
They're on to something. Hold on.
Somebody write that down.
Write that down. Bless you.
Bless
Thank you.
That's funny as fuck. It's a good movie though. I haven't seen the second one. I've seen the first one.
Like I said before, like everyone should have something crazy they believe in.
I should just pick one.
My sister says mermaids.
Wow.
She says
That's a bold
mermaids.
one.
She thinks mermaids are real.
Like,
Or like the
in what
fucked
way?
up, the fucked up,
The
looking
fucked up one?
Yeah,
Okay, that's kind of more fun.
like those fucked up, like
Yeah, the sirens.
yeah, shit.
Yeah. That's more fun.
And things they look ugly, look like fish people.
Like from farther, like, or not even. The myth is that they just like have a beautiful tone,
Yeah,
and,
they
like
look-
voice,
Yeah.
and then like the fog clears, and by then it's too late.
God, that sounds hot. I'd love to be killed by a siren.
Suck you off, sailor. Hot dog.
Hot
Woman.
dog. I haven't seen a woman in 2 years. I've been
see that
sailing straight.
pussy.
Yeah, a lot of the fucking pirate myths and tales are just like they're literally been on the fucking sea and drunk for so long that they
It's been
just lose
16
their
months.
fucking minds.
Hallucinate.
That's why there's so many tales from pirates and
There's a big ass
ship
squid, bro.
captains and
A
shit.
kraken.
See how big
Kraken.
that shit is?
Saw that fucking whale, dude. They should try to kill everyone.
This guy's been on
Beautiful
moonshine for the
fish
past
wars
3
dragging me
days.
in. But I said no. No fish pussy for me.
Even Christopher Columbus saw them, dude.
Yeah.
He saw like the 3 weird things on his trip to America.
You know how fucked up Christopher Columbus probably was? He's probably on so much moonshine, so much fucked up rum and shit.
Like how he saw that fucking big ass patch of green. It's probably just like a big kelp field.
Yeah.
He saw what?
A big ass patch of green
Green.
in the water.
It's just like floating kelp.
Mm.
Yeah, but he thought, was like, what the fuck?
What is this? Yeah, living like in a world where like information's so fucking
Dumb.
yeah, like,
Dude,
so
honestly.
small. It's like you just like see something and you're like, that's what that is. And I'm telling everyone.
Use your own life experience. You're
Yeah.
like, that has to
Everything's
be
just like based on your just observation solely. Because the world's nuts. If you're not told anything,
yeah,
with
Honestly.
certainty.
Because, like, we know, like, not everything, but we know so much shit now. So, like, hearing a giant squid and knowing, like, they're big, but, like, not, like, as fat and wide tentacles as, like, the Legend's tail.
What do you think the first
But-
white man's reaction was to a black guy? Oh shit, he burnt.
Oh, shit, what'd they do to you, my guy? What happened?
Anime that Drew made me watch, the first Black Samurai. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, Yasuke.
Yasuke.
Yeah.
Yasuke.
He's like gets into a fight or whatever, and then he's like, "You're pretty good." He's like, "All right, let's get you in a shower to get all that dirt off you."
I thought it
And
was
then they're like, "Damn, this shit won't come off. Damn,
Damn, bro.
you dirty as fuck."
that was supposed to be like that actual historical, like based off that actual
They
real
should've.
life
Not
black guy.
based
They could've
off
done it
of,
cool.
It was,
They didn't have to do it direct, but they could have done a more.
It wasn't like the character's
based in
obviously
reality.
inspired.
yeah, because I looked it up. It was
They
like,
threw mechs in
it
immediately.
was only half, not even half. It was only slightly based off of it, off of like,
It was not.
we're taking just the aspect of Black Samurai
and black,
because of that, just that,
that.
and
yeah, I
then
wouldn't
we're
even say
taking-
It was inspired by that.
everything inspired by
Yeah.
No, yeah, we know that it was like real, but we're
I
saying
know. I thought that
we were
the show
hoping
was
for,
gonna be
like,
like
a-
more historical,
a
really
based in
historical.
reality historical one.
No.
what I was-
Then they go mechs, ghosts,
mages, and
spiritual mages,
shamans and shit.
shamans. They go
Energy
balls
You could even
field.
do the like.
kamehamehas. That
You could do
shit's
like
crazy.
maybe some magic shaman shit, like throw it in there because like people would have believed in that back then.
Yeah,
But like, yeah, mechs like obviously no.
dude, mechs,
She was nuts.
robots, dude, they go so
I
wild.
literally just joined the Discord on the last episode. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?
We're watching a history documentary.
That show's so
Fuck is
fucking
happening?
wild.
Yeah.
I wanna
Remember
actually
when
look at-
China defeated the giant mech population?
Dude, that's the craziest part. I don't think you were there for that, Israel. They said that the Mongols invaded,
Invented
invaded the
The mechs.
mechs, and then
In
they
Japan.
invaded Japan, and the Japanese defeated the mechs, and then took over and like reverse engineered, and that's how they got the mechs.
It's pretty dope.
It's so wild. They
But I liked it
defeated
because they started off as so historical. They were like start off that
With
little
the real
speech
life,
as like, yeah, the Mongols were a powerful nation that started spreading their power and influence and taking over countries.
yeah.
And they're like, once they boarded our shores with their giant, powerful mechs, I was like, huh?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
And then they
Come
show
again?
the drawings like in the ancient Japanese style, but it's just like a Mongolian in a mech. I was like,
Wait, what? What's going on?
happening? Is there fucking gas leaking here? Sorry, go. Anyone smell methane in this bitch? 'Cause I think I'd be tripping, bro.
That's crazy.
That show's more fun to make fun of than actually watch.
I wish I was there to see more of it because that shit was
So funny.
Show's
looked
fun in
weird.
all the wrong reasons way.
Yeah. I love that they were so close.
Yeah,
they just couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't help themselves. But of course, they brought over with their backs.
look serious.
It's like they took all this shit that like niggas love. They're like, let's just make this.
Why Netflix do
Let's
that,
just
bro?
throw this shit in there. That'd be hype, right, bro? Let's throw that shit.
He was walking around in some fucking J's, some some ones. Damn, boy, got the Jordan ones, bro. Nigga was samurai slicing people in the ones, bro.
Oh shit,
in the
bro.
dunks.
The dunks, bro.
Dang, you almost got blood on the dunks, bro. Chill.
That's fucking awful.
I made sure you got no creases in them, bro. You made sure. You made sure.
Never watched my man walk around tippy toes and shit. Flat foot.
Sounds awful.
Fun.
Sounds so bad.
I wanted like Samurai Shampoo,
Yeah,
but
serious.
following
Like its own
Yasuke.
different
hip-hop.
way. Like maybe a new
Yeah.
take or
Yeah,
like its own thing. But like, nah.
like a serious, like, but cool hip hoppy, because like, you know, that's what it was like going for, is like modernized black culture, like it was mixing in,
Yeah.
but they just went full ridiculous with it.
Let's just go. Ooh, let's go kooky with it.
Shit, man.
Baby,
At least they didn't go that far.
baby,
That would've been-
baby. Let's
He
say, baby.
talks like a modern black
What's
guy.
going on, baby? Shit, baby.
Oh shit, bro.
What's
Yeah,
shit, baby?
make yo biggie shit.
That nigga all big.
That might
and
actually
shit,
been better, dude.
You see that mac and shit, baby? That shit all big.
Everyone's serious in Japanese. Oh, nani?
Nutty.
I'm like, damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
Shit.
Shit, bro.
Man, y'all hit harder than a bitch. God damn. I guess I'm gonna have to go all out on this.
Yeah, this
I might have to pull out the second sword. Oh damn.
I'm about to go niggalicious on him.
That's how we fight back in my country. We was
Back in
kings
my-
and shit. I'm about fight. So fun.
Shout out Neo Yokio.
Neo Yokio.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
fucked with Afro Samurai.
Afro
Did I tell you that we rewatched it?
You rewatched it?
Me, Drew, and Jerry rewatched it like
Aw.
probably like 2 months ago.
Oh, 2 months ago? Never mind. I thought it was recently. I would have loved to rewatch it.
Oh, yeah, we watched movie 1 and 2. Super good.
Oh, I think I watched one of them with you guys.
Maybe. Super good.
It was really cool.
Fucked with it. Samuel Jackson's great in that one too.
Yeah, I did. Samuel Jackson was really cool in it. I didn't know he was in that movie. I didn't know he was in Afro Samurai in general at all.
Dude, Afro Samurai is such a fucking bizarre universe.
So good.
Like it works weirdly, but it makes no fucking sense once you like logically think about it. But it's so good that you don't have a fucking time to question it. But it's just like medieval fucking Shang Dynasty Japan. But then like he's got a cell phone and like tech and shit and like different like and then like the
There's
weird like
guns.
gods and the guns and like, but it just weirdly works. It's so well done that it just works.
I heard somewhere that it's like post-apocalyptic. I read somewhere about that.
It's never stated truly in the show. It's possible like through outside resources or implied possibly, but it's never like stated in the show. But yeah, it's cool.
I was looking at the topics list and I saw racism sucks, and then in the little like, I put a little comment next to it. It goes, "Damn, that shit sucks." Just found out about racism. That shit sucks.
Damn, bro. That shit sucks.
You know, that's my Twitter profile.
I know. That's why.
It's Ike. Is that? It's the hair over that meme with Ike's hair and the
I
bandana.
know exactly what you're
That
talking
just heard about racism. That sucks.
Yeah, that shit sucks. I love that picture so much.
Me too. Just the hot guy laying in the bed. Just found out about racism. Yeah, prolapse. What a
That
great
shit sucks.
Twitter handle.
What's prolapse? Oh, you haven't heard.
Look it up.
You haven't heard of the good word, my good sir.
You want to go on Google Images and just type prolapse.
Yes, sir.
That's when my large intestine wants to say hello. You not into that? What?
prolapsing.
Just fucking shoving your whole fist in someone's ass.
Sounds so fucking awful.
Yeah.
It goes
Same.
see
Yeah,
that
it
shit.
doesn't get me sweaty at all thinking about it.
Literally lose my boner every time. Like I'll be scrolling looking for a video, like getting ready. I'm like, ooh, these girls look good. And then you see one prolapsing video or one anal fisting video. I'm like, I just go soft. I'm like, well, I guess now is not the time to masturbate. I'll wait a good half hour before I give it another go.
My dick goes fucking.
My balls get sucked into it. Just
No.
I remember specifically when I first saw a prolapse video.
Me
I was
too.
at Chuck E. Cheese.
What?
huh?
What? No.
How?
Me and my homie longboarded at Chuck E. Cheese.
No.
We stopped in to get like I think we got sodas or some shit. Then we were just like doing longboard tricks in the parking lot at Chuck E. Cheese. And he's like, dude, these videos are fucking wild. He's like, this shit's so nasty. He's like, look at this. I fucking watched it and I was like, holy shit, that's
Fucking
in my head. I was like, that's the hottest thing. Fucking
You're so fucking
I
disgusting.
was like, out loud, I was like, that's fucking gross. Oh my God, send me that.
I gotta show others how gross this is.
He did. It was Ava Devine. I forget the other girl's name that she's in the scene with. But yeah, it's Ava
Dude, I remember
Devine.
actually, that reminds me. The first time I saw Bestiality was at your house.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I went over to your house and we went into. It's what Cade's room is now. The middle hallway room, when the Brandon's younger brother's room, and we laid on the bed. And it was, I think, Brandon's room at the time, and he went onto the PS3. I think they had Internet Explorer, and he looked up. I think it was horse girl. Horse. It was something of like
I hate that you're
horse.
not fighting that. You're just
Brandon's laughing because he knows. He
It did
knows.
happen.
Girl takes horse cock, or girl sucks horse cock, something like that. It was me and my older brother Jordan were there. And we were with Brandon and his younger brother Cade. It was all four of us, and we sat there and we all watched on the Internet Explorer on the PS3, and we just sat there. And I had my little boner, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. I gotta act like it means nothing right now. But when I go home, I'm gonna fucking tear my cock apart.
Why are you guys just fucking sick? You guys are
I
just
gotta act like it means fucking nothing to me right now.
It's
when
the
I go
lack
home.
of melanin. It makes me an animal.
Is that what it is? Is that the secret? Is that why
Thank you,
y'all
Nick
so
Cannon.
fucked like that?
Nick Cannon fucking got it right.
Melanin. It stabilizes you.
Yeah.
That shit hit me so hard. I was like, ooh, this fucking hot. But I
So you don't like that, right? You do? Like you like that?
occasionally.
'Cause me,
I have to
I would
specify
think it was
occasionally.
hot, but it would solely be the fucking like solely in my mind. I'm like, what a fucking disgusting whore! Like, what a fucking sick whore this person is. That's so hot. Like that would turn me on, not the fact that it's like just how wrong it is and how like of a horrible person she
That's
is.
how I feel when I see like gangbangs.
Yeah,
But like
that's
that's
soft
that's
for me. But
that's like the hardest for me. When I see like a fucking 4-1 gangbang, I'm like, God, that girl's such a fucking slut,
Yeah.
and that's what makes it hot. But
yeah, it's a similar.
I can't
idea.
go further than that.
I
That's,
never have that thought process.
That's
Shit
too
like
much.
that. I never have like the this bitch like.
So for you,
this
it's the horse.
dirty bitch.
Except for like in the sense of like when someone like in NTR are cheating, but like and like shit like literally everything else, I'm just like, bro, this is hot, bro. Like the bestiality one, like it's like for that I'm like, damn, this bitch taking a big ass dick, bro. Look at her take that fat horse cock. fuck, bro. Look at her take looking like
Like
a
your mom.
third of that cock.
Let your mom hear about this bestiality.
Oh, it's not my mom.
I don't know who it is.
Like, look at her take a third of, or a fifth of that horse cock. Damn, bro, she's trying that best.
Isn't there a famous video of like a guy fucking a horse and where he dies?
Yeah, he just loved it so much. He did bestiality often.
Yeah.
He loved that shit, but then it went too far.
Like ripped his large intestine and he just
Mhm.
like eternally bled out or something.
Rip that guy.
Rip the homie.
Yeah,
He ain't my homie.
and
Rip my uncle.
I will say, I don't do it often.
Miss you, brother.
I'm gonna miss you, Blue.
Miss you at the family reunions,
I
bro.
don't do it often. It's just when I occasionally feel like it. That's not something you dip into often.
Well, you still dip in?
Yeah,
Nuts.
Fucking gross.
yeah. Occasionally,
fucking
once,
gross.
once in a blue moon.
Bestiality's for children, dude. I haven't done that since I was a kid. I grew
Yeah?
the fuck up, dude.
What?
Yeah. Once you got off the PS3, you were feeling like a man.
I don't
Yeah, I can't watch that
fucking
kid
like
stuff
you.
anymore,
I
dude.
don't like you guys.
I can't watch
really
that
don't.
kid stuff anymore, dude.
You guys are so
Oh my
fucking
God.
awful.
No,
You guys are
dude.
so awful.
Occasionally I will. Occasionally I'll feel it.
You
I'm
guys
like,
are so
fuck it, yeah.
fucking disgusting.
I want to see a bitch take a horse cock. See a big ass dick in that bitch. Take that shit.
Just watch black porn.
No, it's not
It's
big
the
enough.
same. Oh, dude, some of them are.
Have you seen my boy OG Mudbone?
That's just fake.
OG Mudbone was
You
real.
take that out of your mouth. You take it back.
It's fake. It's fake. Get the bucket. Oh. What-
Gee, Mudbone's a fucking saint.
He's a legend. I'll give him that.
You guys are fucking gross. You guys are disgusting.
I remember the first time I saw what was it? They pull. Well, you guys just said it earlier. They pull the anus out.
Oh, prolapse.
Prolapse. I remember the first time I saw prolapse was drop out. Drop out the hentai.
Oh,
I
it's not
remember
a
being
real asshole. Though.
so confused.
That's not even.
I don't think I have, and I don't think I ever want to see a real prolapse. Other than the few times I've seen it when Brandon has shown it to me. On my own time, I've never seen a real prolapse.
That's crazy. That's brazy, bro.
No, bro, not about
Is that your
life.
craft?
Dude, my ideal fucking day is just me with a braff macaroni and cheese, watching a couple prolapse videos on the big TV.
So fucking gross.
I'm just like, damn, this video good.
And it does count, because that's just better than IRL.
No, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it does,
It
brother.
really
Is
does.
that what you're talking about with horse porn too?
No, that shit was
They're all
real.
2D?
That shit was real.
Okay.
I don't know if there is
That doesn't make
2D
it better.
horse
There's
porn.
definitely a fucking, well, there's a big difference though.
I don't know if there is 2D
Like,
horse
it's not
porn.
much better, but it's definitely different.
It is different.
It's like one, you're
'Cause that
literally
shit's
watching someone film
nastier
a crime.
IRL.
They're both gross. They're both so
They're
wrong.
both gross, yeah.
But I will say that this shit is nasty
No, they're
IRL.
both
So
just
you,
wrong.
well, you don't get the full experience if you see it IRL.
Yeah.
If you see it
not
like
real.
the real shit, it is like it'll scar you more.
All gross. No,
What a woman.
they're all gross.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It is gross.
What's
agree.
the grossest thing that you've seen that you were like,
Yeah,
it's kind of hot?
I want to hear it.
Gangbang?
You have something,
That's
Israel.
it. Probably it, dude. Like, I just don't see gross shit and think, oh, that's so hot. No. No.
There's probably something you have that you just think that. No. There's probably something you have that you just think isn't
I
gross.
think, honestly, he's probably right.
No.
I feel like we're definitely the minority. Look at us. Two white guys being the minorities.
You said it, brother.
We gotta stick
And
together.
I'm proud of it. Suck my dick.
Yeah, suck my horse.
Hell
cock.
yeah. Suck my horse cock.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not mentally stable. I wouldn't say.
I can't agree with that.
I was. Should I maybe check in somewhere? Probably. Should I get help? Sure.
You just gotta learn to accept yourself. You just gotta learn to say that shit's cool.
No, because it's
That's what
not.
serial killers say.
No,
That's a kid. That's what they tell themselves. It's cool.
This is who I am.
It's my type of sexuality. You don't understand? I have to kill these whores in order to bust. So what?
So
Jack
what?
the
You're
Ripper
gonna kink shame me?
did? Jack the Ripper. Oh, did you hear that they supposedly they found out who did it?
What?
That they confirmed who Jack the Ripper was.
No way.
It was a Polish immigrant.
How they confirm it?
When was this?
I forgot exactly what, but he was a suspect at the time. That's why, and like he was one of like the super highly. Yeah, there were several, but he was one of like the highly likely ones. You know, they're like they had narrowed it down to like 3 very like high possible suspects.
Like a butcher, that guy,
A doctor, and that guy,
Yeah.
and
What was he?
what?
Do you have a profession?
I don't.
Because I know
I
all
remember he
the
was
kills
Polish
are, like,
something. Yeah, there's
looks out like
yeah, required a professional.
See this? You good? You see this?
child sucks out all the fucking pineapple juice first. But yeah, I
Just
remember
learn to
'cause all the
accept
organs
yourself,
being
bro.
cut out and shit.
Yeah, cut off a bunch of shit.
Like he was like experimenting.
Sick in the head.
Yeah,
But
can't relate. Dude, imagine me in 17th century fucking England.
Brandon would run
Yeah.
rampant.
Killing. For sure.
that's what he did.
I know. I get it. Me and this Polish guy think alike.
So how did they figure it out?
Forgot. I looked it up. Well, I saw it. I mean, I looked it up.
They finally asked him. Yeah, that shows me.
That was me.
They read his
Eat
diary.
me up for so long.
I gotta come out.
I win. You guys didn't catch me.
I gotta say that's probably fun as fuck to do as a serial killer or like some kind of like wanted criminal. Like right before you pass away, you're like, yeah, I did that shit, pussy. And then just fucking die.
Later, bitch.
Later, bitch. There's that famous one, which is probably the opposite. Probably didn't feel good because she didn't like, because it's different or whatever. But that one girl, God, I can't remember the case. There's a famous case of like one of the like racially charged events like in the 60s where like some boy supposedly whistled at a white woman or
Oh.
and like beat the fuck out of him and
I know
hung
what
him
you're
to death,
talking about.
lynched him. And then right before her deathbed, she was like, I kind of lied about that. He didn't really whistle at me. And then she died.
Oh my god.
I'm like, that's fucking nuts. Imagine being her like grandkids or whatever. You're like, holy shit, grandma.
They fucking beat the fuck out of it. It killed that kid so hard.
Yeah. That shit's nuts. I've seen the photographs. Pretty fucking brutal.
That kid's mom had an open casket funeral specifically because so they could see the damage they did to her kid.
What was his name? Emmett what?
Yeah.
Until
Yep.
Till, yeah. You know, Yeezy actually compared himself to him in one of his songs.
huh.
Yeah. He's also compared himself to Jesus several times.
He is a god.
He is good.
He says
I
in
believe
the
it.
song over and over.
I miss the old Kanye.
Oh, I miss the old Kanye.
They got
Always
pictures of
Luke
him until
Kanye.
let me see.
Polish hairdresser. Aaron Kosmicki.
What a beast.
Ugh. Ugh.
God damn.
They fucked this kid up.
Damn.
That's awful.
This guy's a they made a Shakey's make your own pizza out of this kid.
It's pretty.
Well, it's because they found him in the river, no?
Well, they also
Or they
fucked
found
him
him
up,
wet.
but
Yeah,
then
they
they
fucked
also
him up and
tossed
they
him in the
found him
river.
wet. And like he was starting to decompose. That's why his face got even more fucked up than it should have been. Extra poofy and extra nasty. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
These lynch mobs. We should bring them back. Beat the
Shoot
trans.
that nigga that whistled
Wait.
at my girl, at my sister.
It's me.
No.
Beat the trans.
I feel like if anyone's gonna get lynched, it's definitely me.
Yeah?
Definitely.
For what?
You're gonna
I
target
don't know,
the fat
something
people
I
first.
say. Oh, there's so many things I've said. It could be any group.
If I all teamed up together.
No one really fucks with me.
That's pretty cool.
Made
Brandon,
fun of black people.
you
Made
gonna
fun
unite everybody on United
Asians,
of Asians,
white,
Indians, trans, whites, women,
Front?
gays, straight,
gays,
men,
straight.
children.
Hey, I'll catch you.
Children.
Try to lynch me, faggots.
Now he's gonna go to
I'm gonna
bed,
go out swinging.
have dreams of him hanging every night
It's gonna be my new dream.
for a
What are you gonna
month.
do? Lynch me, pussy?
He gets beat, burned, tarred, feathered, and hung.
Oh shit! He's really about it.
All these motherfuckers really about it. The whole group. Somebody's gonna stop him, right?
So what? I prolapsed her ass. She's 15.
Do something, pussy.
Grow up.
That's kind of
So
hot.
what? She's 15. Her number's not even on the clock. It's okay.
Nice.
If her
Old
number's
enough to
not
bleed,
on,
old enough to butcher.
if her name's not on the clock, she's ready for the cock.
Dude, I know so many like fucking pedophile-esque like jokes, but they're like, I don't think they were originally made to be like
Pedophiles.
like they were just like something that guys probably actually said. Old enough to bleed, old enough to butcher. What I'm saying.
That's right. That's
God.
right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Imagine getting married at 14.
Fucking nuts.
Sounds kind of cool.
Pretty nuts.
It's pretty cool, yeah. Just being expected.
The guys were never 14. They're always way older.
Oh, I know.
It'd be way more funny if they were
I'm
both
26.
14. You like Power Rangers?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Like having a conversation with your 14-year-old wife as a 14-year-old kid.
That's how some royalty families
So
will have
like,
it.
have you ever played Minecraft? Or like, what's
Oh,
up?
hell yeah. Hell
Can you
yeah.
imagine back then, like a prince is like, oh, you're gonna marry your third cousin. She's a princess and you're a
Is
prince.
she hot? That's my first question.
Shit.
To my king.
hot?
She
hot?
hot, Dad.
You may have met her only once ever, but she's gonna be your wife
Dad,
now.
come on. You hooking me up or what? What the
What's
fuck's
the
going
deal?
on? What's the deal?
Is this more for land or is this a pussy move? Like, what's up?
Mm,
Gonna have a kid with her.
don't worry, son.
Strengthen
I
our
got
family bonds, our friendly bonds.
Would you be able to do that?
What? Randomly marry, like forced
Third
marriages?
cousin.
Oh, third cousin? That's not really related, is it?
Well, I mean, it is.
as much as me and Brandon
How?
is.
No, we're second.
We're second. I thought we were third.
You're not direct cousins, are you?
We are
Our
third. Right?
parents are second. Or our parents are first cousins.
Yeah, so you're second cousins.
I thought our parents were
Their
second.
sisters are. They're their sisters' kids.
Oh, never mind. I thought our parents were second.
So we're second.
Never mind.
That's like
It'd be our kids.
cousins,
fucking-
cousin.
That's pretty cool.
Not for me.
What do you mean,
I
pussy?
didn't like the idea of that at all.
What do you mean? Doesn't
Especially not yours. Maybe Jordan's kids.
what?
No, Fee's kids for sure.
Okay.
Cameron's
Twins.
kid. Hi.
Do you like melee? You like wrestlers?
He's still playing Melee. My dad forces me to get 2 hours of practice every day.
So you learn the differences between heavy characters and light characters. Wave dash.
I'll
No
let him figure out.
Final destination only.
I'll fucking keep that kid away from my daughter like he's a fucking raccoon, dude. I'll set up traps. Put
What if my
GameCube
kid-
controllers and bear traps and shit.
What if he turns out to be a Chad? Like,
Who the
No, like
fuck are you
Fee.
hooking up with?
what if he turns out to be like Fee?
He's
The-
not a Chad. He's a fucking twink.
Well, first
Fee
off,
is a Chad.
assuming that I have the daughter in the scenario,
Yes.
I don't want anyone to fuck her, period. Especially not someone I'm related to. Like,
That's
you're
cringe.
acting like I'm a bad parent for saying
You already are. That's cringe.
maybe a bad uncle for him because I'm Cock blocking.
You're cock blocking my son, bro. That's cringe.
That is rather cringe.
Dude, I'm gonna pray to God my daughter's a dyke. Fucking pray to
You're gonna be
God.
just like your aunt.
Please, no one penetrate my daughter.
Other than that plastic.
Knowing the things I've said, if there is a God, be pretty fucking.
Yeah.
Be pretty funny for him to give me a daughter who's a fucking whore.
Yeah,
Be pretty righteous karma.
it would be.
Would be pretty good.
And-
That's
karma.
why I'm never gonna have a kid. Fuck you.
Can't believe it.
you. Fuck you, bro.
You know how you'd even that out? By it being my kid.
I'm never having a fucking kid.
You will someday.
You try to fuck Cade's thuggy son or whatever. Cade's black son.
I'm gonna adopt, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I think I would honestly rather adopt than have
Alright.
a biological kid.
I gotta end this soon, so this is gonna be the last topic.
Okay.
If you adopt a kid, first off, are you going boy or girl? And then secondly, the more one I want to know, is race a thing? Okay, like, give me the black
Ooh.
one.
I
I want a son who could dunk.
don't think I'd care about the race.
First, you gotta do gender, though.
Alright, boy.
I'd choose a
First
boy. I
boy.
want a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's much
Not
easier to
surprised.
relate with and talk to.
An adopted daughter? Jeez, she's already starting off with issues.
I don't want to have.
Yeah, we can
I don't
save
want to
her.
have the feelings of fucking her myself, bro. Come on.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, that's too far. But not the
I don't have
prolapse
to hold
assholes.
back myself the entire
He's
time.
talking about fucking his daughter.
She's not even blood related.
Prolapse asshole. Not that
Adopted,
bad.
adopted daughter. Come on.
You think those are in the same league?
I think
one's
prolapse-
way worse.
Prolapse is pretty bad.
I'm not, I'll prolapse her later, bro, when she's older.
Good God. No, dude.
No, I'd rather get a son, and is race an issue?
I have to say no.
Not really.
So you don't care? You just hit the random?
I would hit
On
the
the
random
career-
button and be like, which
character
one's available? As long as he's older than like
As long as he's not Indian.
5,
Well,
it'd be pretty cool.
do you tell your kid he's adopted?
Yeah, no, I'd make the joke. I'd wait for that the beautiful day to make that joke.
When
When
you
the kid
tell him?
realizes like he's adopted, he's like, "Why do you guys care? I'm adopted." I'm like, "Who told you?" So black kid. Who told you?
Who told you?
Who told you you're adopted? Damn it! What's your mom? I would love to make that joke as an adopted.
Who told you?
So if I have a black son, can I call him my nigga?
I'll say, wait, what is Just treat
So
him normal.
nigga is going, bro.
You guys go, bro.
You playing 2K, bro?
Like that.
I'm assuming you're playing 2K in there. I'm just slightly racist with my black son all the time.
If it's in my house, it's WWE 2K.
Your poor son.
That poor child.
Never had a child alone.
First his parents died, then this fucking guy
If
adopted.
I have a black kid,
It gets fucked.
we're listening to rap. We're watching Dragon Ball Z
Naruto.
and Naruto. And we're
He'll
playing
fuck with
2K.
both. He'll fuck with both. It's in his blood.
Play basketball all the time.
Oh, dude.
Have Kool-Aid in your house.
it's gonna be
at all times.
so fucking tough. It's gonna hurt me a lot when my son fucking looks me in my eyes and he's like, Sasuke's savage, Dad. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I know you can't help it, son. It's in your DNA, but for the love of God, don't at least say it to me.
No, Rock.
Damn, bro.
Son.
Like Rock Lee, please.
Sasuke's savage.
But
bro.
like, Rock Lee's cool, Dad, but like, Rock Lee's not just. Sasuke's just savage. He doesn't give a fuck.
you don't give a fuck.
I know.
I know, son. I know. So,
Like him.
all right.
Get it from me.
Say you have a son. Because I only brought this up because, like, recently I had this talk with Jesus. If you had a son who looks close enough to you, like, it doesn't have to look
Is this
exactly.
the same adoption or is this like a
Adoption. If you had a son that looks close enough to you, it doesn't have to look exactly like you, just like in the same
Same
general zone.
race, same.
Like it's probable.
It's probable. Do you tell him he's adopted, and if so, when? Not
I'm
like
assuming he's so young that He
Yeah.
obviously doesn't remember getting adopted.
Yeah, exactly. Not like you could have the meme of he's black and you
I
could
tell him just once I think he's ready. I don't think there's any like.
But like, when do you
But like
think?
when?
Like a
exactly.
ballpark. You know?
When?
Probably when he's a teenager.
I think that. I think,
I
that's
think when
the
he's like
worst time.
16, 15, once he's
This
old
man's
enough and he
going through
understands, I'm
so
like, hey,
many
dude,
emotions.
I want to tell you, like,
Yeah.
I love you as my son, but you're not actually my son.
I want to tell him.
I would give him like a real talk. I would give him a real talk about it.
So alright, I'm gonna be real. Like being personal, probably tell him. Thinking like 13, 12 maybe.
Like legit, like a real talk. Like, hey,
Yeah, like a birds and the bees almost.
Yeah.
Like serious talk.
Ooh.
But knowing me, very petty person. Me and my son get into a big argument about something.
probably tell him beforehand.
You're fucking adopted, you little bitch. There, you want something to cry about? You want something? You're not even my fucking son. Go to your fucking room.
Now go to your fucking room.
I like
Wow.
that. That's funny as fuck.
That's such a toxic way to say it. That's gonna make him hate you. You're gonna start doing drugs and shooting.
I'm his dad. Of course
That's-
he's gonna hate me.
That's worse than Israel's, bro.
Honestly, I was thinking Israel's. I would obviously like
Once you
when
like,
I was in the moment, it would like actually knowing the person, like it would like totally depend purely on them and like how I feel about it. But just like with no clue whatsoever,
Another thing-
13 sounds right for me.
but the only problem with that question though is like if I ever adopt a kid, I'm not adopting a fucking baby. You got me fucked up.
It's super hard to do, anyways.
Exactly. I would not.
Scenario's
Adopt,
not realistic, but
well,
it's
not
just,
or even like
What
a
do you
small
mean?
child.
Like, how
I would
old
adopt.
are adoptees normally?
like 5.
Some are older. Like no, they could go up to like 7, 8. Like, is he older?
They go, yeah, older than that. But I'm saying like
Mm.
5 and up, basically.
I would
The
probably
youngest
adopt like
you're
a
saying?
6-year-old.
Because like usually a lot of those will like it's so if a baby is like basically saying that someone gave it up for adoption immediately after pregnancy,
Mm.
but those just end up becoming usually surrogate mothers. So like you just like you almost basically like
Give the baby away immediately.
to like you already like adopt the baby before it's born almost
Okay.
kind of scenario. But yeah,
I would adopt probably a kid like around 6 years old, 5 years old.
adoption is usually also done through. I don't know the numbers, but I'm just guessing. I'm probably right.
Mm.
A lot of times they're like from kids that weren't given up for adoption, but were taken away from unfit parents. So they're typically older,
Mm.
Yeah.
and they were like taken away through child services. And then they go through a foster home, and then eventually, if they do get adopted, go through.
Now you gotta make this kid respect you and like you. Because
That's that kid has like a
fuck
really
you, you
bad
ain't my
memory.
parent.
Mm. I gotta say Shazam did pretty good.
Shazam was pretty cool.
Yeah, like touched on that a little bit.
I still gotta meet my real mom. Fuck you. I wanna go meet her. Wait, she sucks ass? She was there the whole time? Oh man.
Or
that's
just
wild.
even living like in the foster care system. Like they didn't dive too much into it or like the dark side of it, but it's implied that like a lot of the homes he was in before weren't cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a couple friends who were like in the foster care system. And it's pretty rough. Not cool.
I would rescue a kid. I wouldn't mind.
The way me and Jesus came about it was like because I had already thought about this question before I wanted to bring up the topic was I either said because I was thinking like what you said was unrealistic was like before they would remember like young enough I would tell them like that when they were young enough that I adopted them, or I would tell them after high school when they were old enough, like past all their like weird hormonal stages and they're like going through shit. Like, hey, dude, you're adopted. You're an adult now. Like, you've gone through some stuff. You're well adjusted now. You're adopted. And they'd be like able to handle it better than like, what are all these weird feelings
But
I got, bro?
You do get some of those rare cases where like some parents did do that. Like they'll tell them like when they're older and like that fucks with them heavy in their early adult life. Like that fucks them even harder.
Because
Like,
you're basically telling them this whole
yeah, his whole life
childhood
was
was a
almost
lie. Yeah.
And then like if you tell them like a little bit younger, like yeah, they're gonna like do the same thing, but at least like
you have the time to make up for
they'll
it.
have time. Like they'll like by the time they're an adult, they'll be like okay, like they'll understand it. They'll be like they
Yeah,
should
for
they
some
should have gotten
reason-
over it by then.
Yeah, for some reason it feels fucked up telling them after 18.
Yeah, I would tell him before that. I would tell him, yeah, probably like 15, 16. Have that real talk with him when he's in high school.
Because I'm thinking like right now, if my dad and my mom were like,
Hey.
told me now, hey, you're adopted, I'd be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Why'd you wait so fucking
Wait,
long?
hold on. Would you really be that upset about it?
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I wouldn't give a shit.
I'd probably knock them both out.
Damn.
Not really, but
No, I know. Okay, but like you would be you would be really upset about it, like really mad, or like that they didn't tell you earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't give a shit about it.
They
I don't think
waited this fucking long.
Cause like they gave me all the love and like they like treated me so well and they like did so much for me. I feel like it wouldn't matter either way. I feel like I'm like they did everything like
I would feel
quote
like
unquote right to
a
me.
very bare minimum. I would be like, you guys are pussies. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
These are pussies for never telling me.
I don't know.
Because I feel like they're avoiding their own discomfort over like what's right.
But like, how hard is that to tell a child?
Seems
though?
selfish.
Like that'll fuck.
You don't tell the child. You tell like a teenager.
I feel like telling a teenager is worse than telling a child. I feel like it's easier to tell a
Yeah.
child. A teenager will take that shit harder than a child will. A child has way more time to adjust to that than a teenager. A teenager has all that problems and anxiety and
I feel like
shit they're taking in and all their hormones and all the other shit that they're dealing with and like pressure and like
I
shit
feel like
with,
either way it goes out though. Like let's say you told him when he was 8, when he goes through that same hormonal stage, he's gonna bring it up. It's still there.
I don't have to
I don't
listen to
know.
you. You're not.
I know I
your
would have.
parents.
Maybe.
I brought up shit and I wasn't even adopted.
Guys don't have to take care of me. I didn't ask to be your kid.
Yeah. I know I would have for sure.
You're not even my real father.
Yeah. I would have for sure hit him with that. No doubt in my fucking mind.
Deck you in the face.
I would
and
have
shit.
ran away a few times and been like, I'm going to
Yeah.
my real parents'
I'm
home.
not real dad.
And then I would have came back a couple hours later.
I don't got any money.
Yeah.
I ain't got no money.
I don't know how the fuck
I don't
to
know where
find
the
them.
fuck they are.
They didn't make it that far, bro. Not
That's
gonna lie.
crazy, bro. How you find people in this shit?
That's
Yo, dad,
Shazam
how do I
kid.
find my real dad?
Can I go to the cops and just ask, or what's going on?
I'm ready.
You ready
Ready?
to call it?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Me
I'm ready.
ready.
All right then. Hit us with that outro.
Alright, guys. You have been tuned in to Delicious Dudes.
I love you, Victor. I love you, Josh.
Everybody, fuck off. Get the fuck off my YouTube channel. No.